All right. Good evening. How's it going? Hello again there, Otavio. Nice peaceful music. Ah, yes. Did PoE go yesterday? It went alright. I died a lot. You know, as you do. uh, Game capture? There we go. Uh, yeah. Sorry for starting the stream a little later today, but I was just feeling half dead between still a little bit recovering from allergies and sunburn and having other stuff to do today. I needed a bit more rest before I started the stream. uh, okay. Let's see. Okay, so let me just trying to remember where we were. So small uh small Ava has become the winner. Ava is trying to hide that she won for a little longer. And Rosa is reluctantly going along with it. I think that's about where we were. They were just about to go back and meet with everybody. Oh yeah, Rosa's smart and ruthless. A little bit. She's hiding that part of herself. Rosa returned to the lobby. It was still her turn to rest, but her expression made it look as though she couldn't sleep deeply with all this tension.
無理してでも横になってろよ。後で答えるぜ。
Take it easy and lie down. Keep this up and you'll have it pretty rough later on.
ありがとう。どうしても寝つけなくて。シャワーだけ浴びさせてもらったから、私はもう十分よ。次の人、休んでもいいわ。
Thanks for the concern. I just couldn't fall asleep. I've already taken a shower, so I'm good for now. The next person can rest.
キリエさんたちはいかがですか？
What about you two, Kyrie-san? Rudolph-san?
どうする？ルドルフさん。休ませてもらう？
What will we do, Rudolph-san? Shall we rest?
キリエは休んでいいぜ。俺は起きてる。それくらいしか男らしいことができねえ。
You can rest. I'll stay awake. That's the only manly thing I can do right now. I still I I still don't know what to think about this carbine. It seems very small and stubby. Like, let's see. Yeah, the bullet would take up like half of the barrel. Seems a little strange.
じゃあ起きてるわ。夫と一緒に起きてるくらいしか女らしいことができないから。
Then I'll stay awake. Staying awake with my husband is the only womanly thing I can do right now.
本当に仲のおよろしいことで。
You two truly are close.
夏日さんこそね。
You should talk.
エヴァと秀吉さんはぐっすりみたいじゃないか。やはりローザと違い年には勝てんね。
It seems Eva and Hideyoshi-san are out cold. It appears that, unlike Rosa, they can't fight against their age. As though in response to those words, the door to the hall clunked open. Eva and Hideyoshi returned from the guest room.
余計なお世話よ。あらローザ、もう休んでなくていいの？
That's none of your business. Oh, Rosa. Are you sure you don't need to rest yet? Like Rosa? Rosa's like 15 years younger than them. Wait, is she? Like, I know she's younger than the rest of them, but I didn't know she's that much younger. Holy cow.
姉さんこそ無理しないで休んでたら？
You should know that. You should talk, Day-san. Why not take it easy and sleep? Like a bit younger. Like early mid-30s? Uh-huh.
なんだか寝つけなくてね。
Her name is probably late 40s, early 50s. Holy cow. Yeah, that's quite a large gap.
シャワーを浴びたら眠気が覚めちゃったわ。ルドルフたち、よかったら休んでいいわよ。
I just can't get to sleep. Taking a shower shook my drowsiness off. Rudolph, Kyrie-san, you can rest if you want. I mean, let's see, their kids are like, I guess George is early 20s. I guess that about makes sense. And then the other kids are late teenagers. And then Maria is... Wait, isn't Maria like 9 or 10 or something? I think she's 9. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that sounds about right.
Oh, thank you. 今は気持ちだけでいいぜ。兄貴たち、先に休んだらどうだ？
Sure, thanks. Well, for now, let's say I appreciate the sentiment. Why don't you go first, Aniki?
ありがたいね。だが先に休むわけにはいかん。それくらいしか長男らしいことができないのでね。
How kind of you. But I cannot rest first. That is the most I can do as the oldest brother right now. Speculated to be born around 1953. But man, so nobody's sleeping. Oh my goodness. I wonder if they're all afraid that somebody else is going to get the leg up on them, or everybody else is going to get a leg up on them. Related Rudolph was born around 1941. He was older. Huh. Interesting. So that means they would have been born around World War II. I mean, Rose would be afterwards. Rudolph would be right at the start. Ava would be right a little before, and that means Kraus must have been born a decent bit before World War II. Huh. Interesting.
私たちは最後まで起きていますので、ご心配なく。
Do not worry. The two of us will stay awake until the very end. Oh, really? You sure about that? Or rather, are you sure? Are you sure that's a good idea?
それよりエヴァ姉さん、大丈夫？少し顔色が悪いわ。
More importantly, Ava-san, are you okay? You look a little pale.
そういやそうやな。ちょいと熱っぽいで。
Come to think of it, you're right. Hmm? Could it be a bit of a fever? She put his hand up against Ava's forehead. It seemed that Ava wasn't feeling her best.
言わんこっちゃねえ。年のくせに生活リズムを崩すからだぜ。風邪か？
That goes without saying. That's what happens when you break your sleep cycle at your age. Is it a cold?
夏日、上野南條先生を呼んできてくれんかね。
Natsui, could you call Dr. Nanjo down?
はい。
Yes.
いいわ、そこまで大げさじゃない。常備薬は持ってるから大丈夫よ。疲れるとすぐ熱に出るの。心配しないで。
I'm fine. You don't have to make such a fuss over it. I have some medicine, so I'll be okay. I tend to get fevers when I'm tired. Don't worry.
姉さん、無理しないで。
Hey-san, take it easy, okay?
ありがとう。私抜きで兄弟が集まってると、私の陰口でも言われてるような気がしちゃってね。昔からの被害妄想なの。
Oh my.
ごめんね。
Thank you. If the siblings gathered without me around, I get the feeling everyone would start talking behind my back. It's a pure persecution complex from long ago. Sorry, okay? Ava, why would you say that?
私は何も言わないわよ。姉さんのいないところで姉さんの嫌な話なんて。
Well, I won't say anything. As if I'd say bad things about you behind your back, Nae-san. Now you just made it awkward.
どうしたの？姉さん、さっきから変よ。もう少し休んだら？
What is it? Nae-san, you've been acting strange for a while. Shouldn't you get a little rest now?
そうね。3月までの金策を考えたら、頭痛がひどくなってきちゃったわ。
You're right. Just thinking about raising money by March makes my headache hurt even worse.
それは良くないわね。休んでて。姉さんの頭痛がひどくならないよう、私も実調してるわ。私だって頭痛、さっきから辛いし。
That isn't good. Rest. And I'll hold back too, so that your headache doesn't get worse. I've had a bad headache myself for a while now.
ありがとう。 じゃあ私お言葉に甘えてもう少し休ませてもらうわね。
Thank you. Well then, I'll take those words to heart and rest for a while.
どうしたんやエヴァ。急にへそ曲げて。すまんな、わしらもうちょい休ませてもらうわ。すまんな、すまんな。
What is it, Ava? Why so angry all of a sudden? Sorry, please let us rest a bit longer. Sorry. After apologizing several times as though praying, Hideyoshi followed Ava out of the lobby.
空気が悪いな。どうにもギスギスしている。
I don't like this atmosphere. It's all so strange.
無理もない。早朝に殺人事件。それからずっとここで銃を抱きながら缶詰ですもの。ストレスが溜まって当然ね。
That's no surprise. There was a murder earlier this morning, and since then we've been eating canned food and carrying guns around. It's natural that we'd start to build up stress.
上の子たちもだいぶストレスが溜まってるんじゃないかしら。マリアが心配だわ。こういう時は感触を起こしやすいの。
I wonder if the kids up there are building up stress too. I'm worried about Maria. She tends to throw tantrums at times like this. At that moment, they heard the sound of wild footsteps coming from the second floor. The guest house wasn't a cheap building, so they wouldn't normally have heard the sound of footsteps. It was like the sound of someone stamping their feet in frustration. And an instant later, accompanied by what seemed to be the sound of her running out into the second floor hallway, they could hear Maria calling, "Ooh, ooh, ooh," over and over again, sounding displeased. Oh, why did you have to summon the Maria? Free! Rosa grabbed her head, her hair flying, and she voicelessly moaned in anguish. Same. The adults conscientiously turned their backs to her, pretending not to notice. The noisy clamor came down from the second floor and flew into the lobby. It was Maria who was sobbing, along with the other children in Nanjo. In other words, they had all come downstairs because of Maria's tantrum. Rosa couldn't hide her dizziness at this new annoyance her daughter was bringing to everyone.
ごめん、ローザおばさん。私たちもなだめたんだけど、どうしても聞いてくれなくて。
Sorry, Aunt Rosa. We tried to calm her, but she just wouldn't listen. Free. Yes. Amazing dialogue there, Maria.
どうしたのマリア。少し静かにしなさい。みんな見てるわよ。
What is it, Maria? Could you be a little more quiet? Everyone's watching.
例のバラ庭園のマリアのバラ、あれが急に心配だと言い出して。
It's that rose of hers from the rose garden. She suddenly started saying she was worried about it. Maria, you're embarrassing me. Why is she worried about the rose again?
寝ぼけたみたいなんです。急にガバッと起き出して、バラが心配だ、バラが心配だって言い出して。マリアちゃん、落ち着いて。
Let's see. isn't she normally worried about the rose? And then, like, she goes out and tries to find it, and that's when Beatrice gives her the letter? So that's already happened. So why is she worrying about it again?
それは夢なんだよ。
I think she's half asleep. She suddenly woke up and started going on about how worried she was about that rose. Marie-chan, calm down. That was just a dream. That rose belonged to Beatrice and me. So if I don't take care of it, Beatrice is gonna get mad. It might get snapped off again. Whee!
だから少し静かにしなさいって言ってるでしょ。
I'm telling you to quiet down a bit, okay? Uh-oh. The sudden rise in the tone of Rose's voice surprised the children. But Maria's crying just grew louder, and her tantrum just grew fiercer.
ローザさん、子供を頭ごなしに叱ってはいけませんぞ。こういう時は温かい牛乳などを与えると良いものです。
Rosa-san, you mustn't scold a child so unsparingly. At times like this, it's best to give them some warm milk or something.
ここにあるかもね。
Is there any here?
さっき朝食代わりに出した牛乳で空っぽです。
The milk we had just for breakfast is empty now.
誰か子供用の鎮静剤とか持ってるか？ほら、あの銀の粒みたいなやつとか。
Doesn't anyone have a sedative to use on kids? You know, those silver pill things? The what now? Also, that sounds a little strange. A sedative to use on kids. Hello, FBI? Yes? He sounds like he should be some dude in a white van.
持ってるわよ。ああ、今探して飲ませるから。
I have some. Yes, I'll search for some now and give them to her. Without hiding her displeasure, Rosa grabbed the handbag that had been set on the sofa and fished around for some medicine. It seemed she had brought some child-use sedatives for Maria's tantrums. She found it and opened the bottle, but it must have been empty. Irritated, Rosa shook the bottle several times, but that didn't change the fact that nothing was in there. As she did that, Maria's crying grew even more intense. That time, Ava was lying on her bed, covered by the bedding. Hideyoshi returned from the washroom, holding a handkerchief soaked in water.
こら、ずいぶんひどい熱や。きっと、親族会議のどっけにやられてもうたんやな。今はもう、他の親族たちのことは全部忘れるんや。な。
Ooh, this is one nasty fever. I'll bet it's this poisonous air at this family conference that got you. For now, you can forget all about the other relatives. Okay? As Hideyoshi spoke to her kindly, he set the soaked handkerchief on Ava's burning forehead. Ava rested her own hand on top of his.
あなたの手、ひんやりして気持ちいい。
Your hand feels nice and cool.
わしの手が気持ちいいようじゃ、だいぶ熱が出とるな。安心せい。すぐに薬が効いてくるわ。それにな、わしの手は魔法の手なんや。こうしてエヴァの額に手を当てとるとな、どんな熱も立ちどころに治ってしまうんや。
If my hand feels nice, your fever must be pretty bad. Don't worry, the medicine will start working soon. Plus, my hand is a magic hand. I just put it against your forehead like this, and any fever will melt right away.
そうね。あなたの手で私の熱が引かなかったことは一度もないものね。
You're right. Your hand always makes my fevers fade.
そうや。わしの手があれば医者いらずやで。安心して目をつむるんや。すぐにわしの魔法でぐんぐん熱が下がるからな。
Yep. No need for a doctor when you've got my hand. Don't worry and close your eyes. My magic will make that fever fade right away.
うん、知ってる。あなたの魔法を感じるもの。
Yes, I know. I can feel your magic. Hideyoshi was about to say it was just a placebo effect, but he stopped. If Ava said she could feel magic coming from his hand, then that was fine for now. Fine for now.
魔法って本当にあるのかしら。
I wonder if magic really exists.
おお、あるで。信じる者にしかわからへんけどな。そういう魔法は案外世の中にたくさんあるもんや。
Yeah, it does. Only those who believe can tell, though. There's actually a lot of magic like that out there in the world.
魔法が実在するなら、やっぱり魔女も実在するのかしら。
If magic actually exists, then I wonder if witches actually exist too.
ん？森の魔女ベアトリーチェのことかいな。信じる者にはおるやろな。神様と同じや。信心深い人の前にしか姿を現さんのや。
Oh, you mean that witch of the forest, Beatrice? She probably does exist for those who believe. Just like the gods. They don't show themselves except in front of those with strong faith.
私もね、昔魔法が使えたの。
I did it too, you know. Long ago, I was able to use magic.
ほう。ほんまかいな。じゃあお前も魔女やったんやな。
Oh? Really? Then you were a witch too.
私がね、絶対に叶えたい夢があって、それを強く願って努力すると、それが必ず叶ったの。私はその魔法でいつも成績は一番だったし、生徒会長にだってなったし、入りたい大学にも実力で入れたし、いつだってどんな願いだって叶えてきたわ。
I had dreams that I wanted to come true no matter what. After wishing strongly and trying hard, they always came true without fail. With my magic, my grades were always the best, and I even became the student council president. and worked hard to get into the university I wanted. Everything I wished for was granted.
そうやな。お前の魔法はいつだって大したもんや。お前は確かに魔女や。そして誰にも負けん努力家や。わしゃよう知っとるで。
That's right. Your magic was always a thing to be reckoned with. You're definitely a witch, and you work harder than anyone. I know all about it.
私ね、子供の頃からずっと心の中にもう一人の自分がいて、いつも私を励ましてくれたの。そしてその自分は魔女だったわ。
When I was a kid, the whole time there was another me inside myself who always supported me. And that other self was a witch. Mind of the last time Ava and Hideyoshi had a cute scene together? Yeah. I mean, I feel like Ava's gonna die or something, but at the same time, it wouldn't really make sense. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, nothing makes sense anyway.
森の魔女ベアトリーチェなんて信じなかった。もし六軒島に魔女がいるとしたら、それは私の心の中の魔女のことだってずっと信じてきた。その魔女の自分に私はすごい感謝してる。あなたに出会わせてくれてよかったなっていつも感謝してる。
I didn't believe in Beatrice, the Witch of the Forest. I always believed that if Witch of Rockinjima did exist, it was the witch inside my heart. I was so grateful to that witch inside myself. I was always grateful that she brought me to you.
病気の時のお前はいつも気弱すぎや。今は何も言わんで熱が下がるまでずーっとこうしてるからな。
You get too timid when you're sick. Don't say anything for now. I'll stay like this the whole time, until your fever's gone down.
絶対に手を離さないでね。なんだか私、自分が自分でなくなるような気がして、さっきから怖いの。私の中の魔女がベアトリーチェに触発されてどんどん強くなるような気がして、なんだか私を飲み込んでしまいそうな気がするの。
Yes. Don't take your hand away, no matter what. Somehow, I feel like I'm becoming something that isn't myself. And I've been scared for a while now. I get the feeling the witch inside me was provoked by Beatrice, is growing stronger and stronger. Somehow, it feels like she's going to swallow me whole.
大丈夫や。わしが一緒にいる限りなんも恐れることなんてあらへん。ほら、ちょいとヤバめな国に旅行に行った時バスごと強盗にあったことあったやろ。わしが撃退したんやで。
It's okay. As long as I'm with you, there's nothing to be afraid of. Remember the time we went to that dangerous country and the whole bus got robbed? I drove them off.
あなた、金時計を渡して拝み倒しただけだったじゃない。かっこ悪いけど、かっこよかったわ。
Didn't you just hand over your gold watch and beg them to go away? It was pretty lame, but it was cool. I
この手絶対に離さないでね。眠っても絶対に離さないでね。そして何か不気味なものが忍び込んできても私を守ってね。
don't move your hand away, no matter what. Not even if I fall asleep. And if something creepy sneaks in here, protect me.
おう、任せとかんかい。
Uh-oh. Ava, opium. I have a bad feeling about this.
だから今は安心して眠るんやで。すぐに薬とわしの魔法が効いてくるからな。
Yep, leave it to me. That's why I'm telling you to stop worrying and get to sleep. Because the medicine and my magic will start working real soon. Direction you think your bad feelings leading towards? I wonder if small Ava is going to appear or something. I don't know. It sounds like they're about to get attacked. Ava finally calmed her heart and closed her eyes. At that time, there was the sound of a door being opened violently from the direction of the lobby. It seemed that Maria was having a tantrum, and screams of "ooh, ooh" could be heard, along with Rose's rebuking yells. It probably hurt Ava's ears, or maybe it was giving her a headache. Ava moaned as though in pain and buried herself in the covers. It was easy to guess what was happening. Maria had probably had a tantrum for some reason, gone down to the lobby, started arguing with Rosa, who then scolded her daughter. And then, maybe that got too embarrassing to be shown in front of the other relatives, so Rosa had taken Maria out into the corridor. Hideyoshi had no desire to butt in on Rosa and Maria's problem. But just for now, since Ava's condition was so bad, he wanted them to take their ruckus somewhere else.
ちょいと待っとれや。静かにするようお願いしてくるわ。
Wait just a sec. I'll ask him to keep it down. Oh no, don't take your hand off of Ava's forehead. Something bad will happen.
早く戻ってきて。
Come back quickly. Oh, she wasn't like, no, don't take your hand away.
大丈夫や。この部屋から出んて。
Don't worry, I won't leave this room. Something's gonna happen. Hideyoshi removed the chain, opened the door, and stuck his face out into the corridor. He immediately met Rose's gaze.
大丈夫かいな、ローザさん。
Everything okay, Rosa-san?
ごめんなさい。うるさくして起こしちゃったかしら。
I'm sorry. Did all this noise wake you? Pain.
マリアちゃん、ごめんな。エヴァおばさんな、具合が悪くて寝とるんや。すまんが、ちょいと静かにしてもらえるか。
Maria-chan, sorry. Aunt Ava isn't really feeling well. She's trying to sleep. Could you quiet down a bit? Maria's tone didn't change after Hideyoshi's request. She kept crying, ooh, ooh, and repeating, my rose, my rose. Rosa slapped Maria's cheek, lifted her up while covering her mouth, and dragged her towards the entrance, trying to at least put some distance between her and Hideyoshi's room. It would still probably be noisy for a while, but he had warned Rosa for the time being. Relying on Rosa's actions as a mother, Hideyoshi closed the door.
またマリアちゃんが泣いてるの？
Is Maria-chan having a tantrum again? Yeah, yikes, Rosa. Yeah. Relying on Rosa's actions as a mother. Oof. Yeah.
そうみたいやな。ローザさんも大変や。それを思えばうちのジョージは出来すぎや。親が感謝したいくらいやで。
Looks like it. It's tough for Rosa-san, too. Come to think of it, our George is almost too good to be true. We should be thankful or grateful.
そうね。
You're right. And
おお、すまんすまん。ほら、魔法の手やで。
oh, sorry. Look, it's the magic hand. He put his hand on Ava's forehead again. Maybe there really was magical power in that hand. A truly peaceful look rose to Ava's face, and bit by bit, he began to drift off into the land of sleep. As he had promised, Hideyoshi kept his hand on her forehead. By the entrance, with her hand still against Maria's mouth, Rosa was at a loss of what to do next. Also, I'm surprised nothing happened. Although, it's only that nothing happened yet. Something could still happen. She hadn't been able to withstand everyone's gazes in the lobby, and had yelled at the children to go upstairs, dashing out of the lobby. Then she had gone out into the corridor, only to have Hideyoshi say that she was too noisy. Where should I go now? Where should I take this child who's having a tantrum? She felt as though tears of frustration were about to come out. As Maria kept struggling in an attempt to scream, Rosa put her mouth up to Maria's ear and tried to persuade Maria in a properly calm voice. Imagine getting lightly scolded by Hideyoshi. When the Hideyoshi gets upset, one does not stay calm, or one does not simply stay calm. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Hideyoshi sounds like one of those guys that if he starts to get even remotely upset, you done fucked up. Like the only person Hideyoshi ever scolded was Ava until now? Yeah. I mean, he did get a little upset. Was it in episode 2? When they were like talking around the table? Or maybe that was in the early part of episode 3. Although that was directed at Ava. That might have been early part of episode 3. Oh, one moment. Have to turn my heater off. And I tell you what, once again, the weather just cannot decide what it wants to be like. I mean, I got sunburn from Saturday. It was nice and sunny, and then it got cold after Saturday. It was pretty chilly today. Like, is it summer yet? Or is it spring or whatever? I don't know. Like, just make up your mind whether I can't properly adjust. Help. Oh my.
マリアはそんなにもバラが見たいのね。
Maria, do you really want to see the rose that much? Maria nodded her head several times, moaning, ooh.
どうしてそんなにバラが見たいの？お母さんが聞いてあげるから静かに話して。叫んだら殴るわよ。
Why do you want to see it so much? I'll listen as your mother, so will you tell me quietly? I'll hit you if you scream.
マリアのバラ、ベアトリーチェに蘇らせてもらったの。また折れちゃってるかも。マリアはそれが心配。確かめないと眠れない。
My rose. Beatrice revived it. It might have snapped off again. I'm worried about that. I can't sleep until I'm sure. I mean, Beatrice was a fully fledged endless witch, though. Causality should have been severed. At least from my understanding, like, yeah, so back when old Beatrice, or well, first Beatrice was fixing the vase, she wasn't fully an endless witch at that time, and that's why the vase broke again. But I mean, at this point, I think Beatrice is supposed to be like a fully fledged endless witch, which means it shouldn't break again afterwards. I don't know. Could also be something about Beatrice title switching again. Ava Beatrice. Apparently, she was still upset about that marked rose from yesterday. Or was Maria the one who fixed the rose? With help from Beatrice? Because if Maria did it, then that would make sense. It shouldn't be good forever. It would break again. Although this is all dependent on magic actually being real, so... I don't know. So many threads leading off into space. I just do not know. I am confused. Yes. Rosa felt her headache throbbing again, but she was at least a little relieved that Maria had now stopped her screaming.
とにかく今はみんな大変なの。だからママたちに迷惑をかけないで。バラの話は明日雨が上がったら好きにしていいから。だから今は聞き分けなさい。
Anyway, everyone is having a hard time right now. So don't bother Mama and everyone else. You can worry about that rose all you want tomorrow when it stops raining. So for now, listen to me.
やだマリアのベアトリーチェのバラ。
No, 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 no. my Beatrice's rose. Huh. I don't know if that wording is intentional. It says, it's my Beatrice's rose. Referring to the second Beatrice? Does she know that the Beatrice title has moved on? Rosa reflexively covered Maria's mouth. She had spoken a little too harshly and gotten her agitated again. Rosa realized that it was partly her own fault, and clicked her tongue in self-hatred. But Maria thought that was directed at her, and her crying grew even fiercer.
お願いだから静かにして。どうしたらあなたは泣き止むの？どうしたらあなたはママの言うことを聞いてくれるの？
Please, just be quiet. What can I do to make you stop crying? What should I do to make you listen to what your mama says? Uh-oh. What you doing? Suddenly, Maria stopped crying so fast that it seemed unnatural. Then she turned around and muttered.
マリアのバラを見たら、ちゃんと明日まで静かにしてるよ。
If I get to see my rose, I'll stay quiet until tomorrow. That's pretty sus.
本当？
Really?
うん。バラ庭園に行って、マリアのバラを見たら、もうおとなしくする。
Yes. If we go to the rose garden and see my rose, I'll calm down. Sounds a lot like how Rosa was blackmailing Ava. Hmm.
本当だよ、ママ。
I mean it, Mama. This once again makes me question Maria. Is he like possessed or something? No idea how to. Oh, we have Nep Concern and Concern Doge. Yes. You might be thinking of the Discord. There's a concern sticker, which is slightly different than an emote. It's like a giant emote. Yeah. Concern. Much concern. Very sus. Wow. If it would keep Maria quiet for the time being, Rosa thought that even going out into this wind and rain would be a small price to pay. She thought it might be a bit reckless. But in the end, no murder or anything of the sort had actually occurred. Why you gotta jinx yourself? All of that clamor since this morning had been a farce set up by Kinzo. If you carefully thought about that chain of closed rooms, clearly had to all be an act.
本当にバラを見たらもうおとなしくする？
Will you really listen if you get to see the rose?
うん。本当だよ、ママ。
Yes, I mean it, Mama. Concern.
痛い。
Ow. Rosa didn't overlook that creepy laugh and lightly hit Maria with her fist. And she shrugged, as though giving up.
わかったわ。一目見たら納得するのよ。いいわね。
Understood. If it's just one look, then I'll agree. Will that work?
うん、ママ。約束する。
Yes, Mama, I promise. I don't like where this is going. Once again, Rosa tested the weight of her gun. It'll be okay. And then she whipped Maria in the face. Knocking her out cold. Nope. It's only an act. There was never a murderer on this island in the first place. Copium.
くそ、待てよローザおばさん。ローザおばさんとマリアが第二の番の犠牲者なのか。くそくそくそ、誰か気づけよ、呼び止めろ。今の親父たちや俺たちは何をしてるんだ。
Damn it. Wait, Aunt Rosa. Are Aunt Rosa and Maria the sacrifices for the second Twilight? Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Someone, notice them. Tell them to stop. What are those guys in the living room and us kids doing? Are we not finishing the game? It seems like the way this is gonna go is maybe Maria and Rosa die. And it sort of looks like Ava and Hideyoshi were a red herring. They'll probably be fine, but then Ava will hold off telling people even longer, letting the game continue. Oh, Beatrice did say that Ava Beatrice should continue the ceremony. Ah, that's right. Huh. That's weird. Like, they already broke that ceremony. So why would they continue that ceremony? Doesn't really make sense. Yeah, I mean, for her own revival, yeah, but it seems weird to use the already broken ritual. Like that doesn't really seem like something you should be able to reuse. I mean, yeah, and Beatrice did say about, like, you should do a ceremony yourself. I don't think she necessarily mentioned this ceremony in particular should continue. That seems like cheating. I mean, somebody's already won. Well, I guess it didn't necessarily say in the epitaph that if somebody won, then it would end. The one who obtains the key must then travel to the Golden Land in accordance with these rules. One shall be all the gold from the Golden Land, one shall be the resurrection of all the dead souls, resurrection of the love that was lost, which to sleep for all time. Well, if somebody wins, then the witch should be put to sleep. But Ava Beatrice became the witch. Oh, well, I guess maybe... Well, the second Beatrice is not going to sleep or anything, as far as I understand. We get around that by putting the second Beatrice to sleep, and the third one, Ava Beatrice, would be fine. It still doesn't explain the resurrection of all the dead souls and the love that was lost. I don't understand. Trying to understand only makes my brain hurt more.
ローザ親子の痛々しい関係に気を使ってわざわざ話題を変えておるぞ。
I hope they expand on it.
そなたらも2階へ上がり、テレビを見ながら話題を変えておる。
Indeed. They are being considerate of Rose's pitiful relationship with her daughter, and are forcibly changing the subject. The group that includes you went up to the second floor, and is talking about something else while watching TV.
くそったれ！誰か気づけよ！一番近くにいるのは誰だよ！頼むよ！玄関から2人が出ていくのを気づいてくれよ！
Bastards. Someone notice them. Who's the closest? Is it Uncle Hideyoshi? Please notice that those two are leaving through the front door. Ah.
届かん届かん。2人のささやかな時間を邪魔してくれるな。
It won't work. It won't work. Don't disrupt their precious time together. Hideyoshi kept talking kindly, his hand on Ava's forehead. He didn't notice at all that Rosa and Maria were going outside through the front door. In that case, there was no way the others in the lobby, which was even further away, would notice. Much less those in the cousins' room on the second floor.
そなたは何を慌てておるのか。第一の晩にて犯人は事故死したとの大胆な察してにてわらわを打ち破ったではないか。
Why are you so panicked? Didn't you defeat me with that bold move, saying that the culprit died in an accident on the first twilight?
ならばもうこの島に犯人はおらぬことになるぞ。何を心配する必要があるというのか。
Doesn't that mean there's no longer a culprit on this island? What is there to be so worried about?
うるせえよ、しらしらしいんだよ！誰か引き止めろ！二人が殺されるんだ！誰か止めろ！
Shut up. I can see right through you. Someone stop them. Those two will be killed. Someone stop them. Ah! There was no way that Battler's voiceless scream would reach Maria or Rosa or Maria. The two of them could be seen in the rose garden. The rain was still awful, but fortunately the wind had died down a little. No, maybe that wasn't fortunate. Because maybe the wind had been a little fiercer Rosa might have hesitated to go outside. Here it is. Maria found her rose with the gold lace and stared at it lovingly. Rosa had accepted the promise under the condition that Maria would only get one look at it, but she didn't want Maria to complain that it hadn't been long enough later on, so she decided to go along with Maria until she was satisfied. She believed that there wasn't a culprit, but on the off chance that she was mistaken, they were now in an extremely dangerous position. Rosa realized that faintly herself. If things got bad, she would throw away her umbrella and ready her gun. After glancing at Maria's innocent happiness, Rosa gazed warily in all directions. Ready? Were her eyes just tired? Even though no one should have been there, she thought she saw something glitter in the dark rose garden. Gold-colored? It had to be her imagination. Because to Rosa, it seemed as though gold butterflies were dancing through the rose bushes.
Eva? 無理せんで、やっぱり南條先生を呼んでこんか?
Are you okay, Ava? Just take it easy. Should I call Dr. Nanjo after all?
大丈夫だから。この手を離さないで。お願いだから。離さないで。
I'm fine. Don't take your hand away. I'm begging you. Don't take your hand away. Ava, you don't sound fine. Ava was breathing wildly. Beads of sweat were appearing on her forehead. It certainly was true that she had stayed up all night last night, and that things had been rough since early this morning. Maybe the two that are close are in fact Ava and Rosa? Yeah, nah. It wasn't odd that her body wasn't keeping up. Even though he understood that, Hideyoshi suspected that this sudden fever was the sign of some serious illness. Several times, Hideyoshi decided to call for Dr. Nanjo, but Ava resisted firmly, pleading with him and saying that it was even more important that he didn't take his hand away.
わかった。でもな、お昼になったら必ず南條先生に見てもらうんやで。それを約束できるなら、ずっとここにいて、お前の手を握ったるからな。こうして来やがったな。
I understand, but you've got to have Dr. Nanjo look at you by lunchtime. If you can promise me that, I'll stay here the whole time, gripping your hand. Tightly, like this.
ありがとう。大丈夫よ。あなたの手の魔法で必ずこんな熱なんか下がっちゃうから。
Thank you. I'm fine. The magic of your hand will definitely take this fever away. Even as she said that, Ava's harsh breathing didn't improve in the slightest. Sounds like she's giving birth. Don't let go. Don't let go. Scream. Ah, flashbang.
誰？
Who is it? She saw an umbrella moving from beyond the rose bush. Rosa threw away her umbrella and wildly lifted her gun. When she did, the shadow of a person behind the bush showed itself.
おー、エヴァおばさん。
Oh? Aunt Ava? Small Ava?
びっくりしたわ。姉さんなの？何かご用？さっきの話の続きなの？
You scared me. It's you, Nason? Do you have some business with me? Do you want to continue our earlier discussion?
ええ、そうよ。お父様の黄金の話よ。
Yes, that's right. Our discussion about Father's gold.
お願いだからマリアの前では遠慮して。ちゃんと約束は守ってるわよ。姉さんの悪巧みの邪魔はしないわ。
Please, restrain yourself in front of Maria. I will keep my promise, okay? I won't get in the way of your conspiracy.
悪巧み？何それ？
Conspiracy? What's that?
姉さんが何を考えていても勝手よ。私は邪魔する気なんてない。だからマリアの前では許して。私は分け前さえもらえれば十分なの。
Whatever you're thinking, that's up to you. I have no desire to get in the way. So please, not in front of Maria. As long as I get my share, that will be enough. His voice sounds more playful? Yeah. And it's probably little Ava disguised as Big Ava.
分け前？
Your share? Ava started laughing in a creepy voice. Rosa was startled, but Maria stared blankly. Then Maria said just one thing.
おー、
ベアトリーチ
おばさん、誰？
Auntie, who are you? Sounds like she's gonna run out of air there. Hey there, Ava Beatrice.
分け前？誰がお前にやるものか。あれはすべて私のもの。この黄金の魔女ベアトリーチェのものよ。
Your share? Who would give that to you? All of that is mine. It all belongs to me, the Golden Witch, Beatrice. Once again, it sounds like the scream of a woman giving birth. That's... I...
エヴァ大丈夫かエヴァ Ava! Ava!
Ava, are you okay? Ava? Ava? Ava?
握っていて離さないで。私じゃない誰かに連れ去られないように。私の手を握っていて離さないで。
That is disturbing, though. Hold on. Don't let go. Don't let me be dragged away by someone who isn't me. Hold on to my hand. Don't let go. My eyes.
お前が何を努力したの？何も努力してない。いつも私たちの影に隠れてのらりくらり。いつも戦わずに影から影へと逃げ回っていたお前に、後ろ宮家の黄金を無心する資格など本当にあると思ってるの？
When did you ever work hard? You never worked hard for anything. You were always hiding in our shadows. You always escaped from shadow to shadow without fighting. And yet, you really think yourself qualified to make demands of me over the Ushiromiya family gold?
あれは全て私のもの。後ろ宮家当主にして新しき黄金の魔女ベアトリーチェの名を継承した私だけのもの。
All of that is mine. It's all mine alone, as the head of the Ushiromiya family and the new Golden Witch, successor to the name of Beatrice.
ベアトリーチェ。ベアトリーチェだ。ママ、ベアトリーチェ。
Beatrice! It's Beatrice! Mama, Beatrice! That's right, all the portraits got changed to Ava Beatrice, didn't they? Yeah. Maria jumped at her mother in ecstasy. Rosa treated Maria cold-heartedly and raised her gun high.
姉さんよね。姉さんなのよね。
Hey, you're Nason, right? You are Nason, aren't you?
違うわ。私はもはやあなたの姉であった存在ではないの。
Wrong. I am no longer the one who was your sister.
じゃあ、あんた誰なのよ。ベアトリーチェだとでも言うの？そんなはずはない。あんたは19年前に死んだのよ。
Then who are you? Are you trying to say that you're Beatrice? That's impossible. You died 19 years ago. Years ago. Huh? 19 years ago, George should have been alive. Was she still on the island at that time? Well, I mean, I guess. Yeah. Once again, the ages seem a little weird, how far apart they are. Yeah, it just feels really weird for Rosa to be so much younger than the other siblings.
Eh, 確かに死んでいたわ。だってその中身が溢れ出しているのを昨日のことのように思い出せる。そのあんたがどうして生きてここにいるのよ。
Yes, you were definitely dead after all. You were definitely dead. After all, I clearly saw how your head was split open. I can remember the insides flowing out like it was yesterday. How can you be alive and here right now? Lovely. Lovely imagery right there, Rosa. Huh. I mean, yeah, it is possible. It's just, I think that is pretty rare for siblings to be born so far apart. I don't know. Anyway.
黄金の魔女に死の概念などないの。
And if who's closer in age than her sister. Dang. That would be that. I mean, that sounds like a interesting family tree. Or well, anybody who has has siblings that far apart and then has children, that sounds like that would be a crazy family tree. Ushiromi is included.
黄金の魔女とベアトリーチェの名は永遠に受け継がれてるか？
The concept of death does not exist to a golden witch. The golden witch in the name of Beatrice will be handed down for all eternity. He was 17 or 63 and Nephew was 3 or 4. Yeah. It do be like that. Hmm.
お前が知っていたベアトリーチェは死を迎えたかもしれないが、今やそれは私の名である。故に無限。ベアトリーチェに死の概念はないの。
Maybe the Beatrice you knew met with death, but that name is mine now, and therefore it's eternal. The concept of death does not exist for Beatrice. But you still wouldn't be the same Beatrice then. What? Getting all philosophical here. Oh boy.
あの黄金に気が触れたとしか思えない。哀れね、姉さん。
All I can see is that the gold has driven you mad. How pitiful, Nei-san.
もはや私はお前の姉ではないというのに。さて、新しきベアトリーチェとして自らの復活の儀式を引き継ぐわ。
Come on, you know I'm not your sister anymore. Well then, as the new Beatrice, I have been tasked with my own resurrection ceremony.
ロノウェ、私はどうすればいいの？
Ronaway, what should I do?
ご随意のまま。もはやベアトリーチェ様にはどのような思いも実現できる力がおありです。少し扱えばなれるでしょう。
That is up to you. You already have the power to make whatever you think reality. You should grow used to it once you've tried it a little.
不甲斐なき元妹よ。私が魔女として初めて捧げる最初の生贄に選ばれたことを光栄に思うがいい。第二の晩に寄り添う二人を私がこの手で引き裂く。
You worthless former sister. You should consider it an honor to have been selected as the first sacrifice I offer as a witch. On the second twilight, I'll tear the two who are close apart. I'll tear the two who are close apart with my own hands. The first thing the new Beatrice wished for? No. The first magic she tried to use was to surpass the limitations given to humans. In particular, gravity. Dance of the Moon Rabbits. Oh. Uh-oh. She wanted to become fully aware of her transformation into a witch by being released from those shackles. As the witch and Rosa stayed as they were, the ground retreated all by itself, into the distance below them. Uh-oh. By now, their feet were no longer attached to the ground. Rosa finally realized that the earth wasn't retreating to the distance below them, but that she and the witch were being sucked up into the rainy sky. Whoa! Awesome! For a human shackled to the ground by gravity, there's nothing more unnerving than having their feet stop sticking to the ground. However, for Beatrice, who, in becoming the new witch, had learned the joy of being released from gravity, it was enough to make her whole body shake with delight.
ねえローザ、昔小さい頃魔女になって空が飛べたらなって話したことあるの覚えてる？
叶ったよ。私が本当の魔女になって叶えてあげたわ。
Hey Rosa, do you remember long ago when we were small? When we used to talk about what it'd be like to become witches and fly around the sky? That dream has been granted, hasn't it? I became a real witch and granted it for you.
やめてよ。夢なら覚めて。
Stop it. If this is a dream, then wake me up. Wake me up inside.
あなた言ったわ。夢の中で空を飛んだって。そして覚めたくなかったとも言ったわ。起こした私を恨んだともね。安心して。今度は覚めないわよ。
You said it yourself. You said you flew through the sky in your dream. You also said you didn't want to wake up. You even got mad at me when I woke you up, right? Don't worry. This time you won't wake up, okay? Okie dokie. You have a good one. Be right back. Come, dance with me in the vast rainy sky. Didn't we both wish we could fly like seagulls in the sky? And escape the cramped and boring island of Rakanjima? Now I'll make that dream a reality for you. I only want to share this joy with you, and no one else.
私たちのお屋敷ってあんなにも小さいわ。あんな小さな場所で私たちはどれほどの長い時を過ごしたのかしら。その狭さとちっぽけさに今こそ本当に呆れるわ。
It's so fun, Rosa. It's so fun. Take a look below you. Look at how small our mansion is. I wonder how much time we spent in a place that small. Now I'm especially shocked at how cramped and tiny it is.
だからこそ感じて、楽しんで、喜んで。私たちが憧れた大空を自由にする力を。さあ踊ろうよ、ローザ。雨の中を、風の中を。私たちは踊るように飛び回ろう。 稲光が私たちを照らして祝福してくれるわ。
So feel, enjoy, rejoice. That power we yearn for. The power to move through the sky at will. Come on, let's dance, Rosa. Through the rain, through the wind. Let's fly around like we're dancing. The lightning will shine on us and bless us. The witch and Rosa were like leaves fluttering around in a whirlwind. As the rain pounded upon every part of their bodies, as the lightning occasionally shone upon them, they shook with the joy of being released from the ground. However, it was only that way for the witch. Rosa was holding onto her head, voicelessly screaming over and over. Stop it! Forgive me! Let me down! Be careful what you wish for.
そうね。人間は大地を這うのがお似合いね。なら地上にお帰りなさい。
You're right. It's more fitting for humans to crawl on the ground. Then why not go back there? A slightly displeased expression rose to the witch's face when she realized that her own joy was not being shared. Then she decided to listen to her former sister's request. The whirlwind that had been making Rosa dance around grew weaker, then stopped. In other words, Rosa was once again bound by the restrictions of gravity as a human. Following the laws that were originally correct, Rosa began to descend towards the ground upside down. No, she began to fall.
いけない。そうか、ちゃんと下ろしてあげないとこういうことになるのね。
Oops. That's right. If I don't take her down the right way, this is what happens. The witch hadn't intended to send Rosa plummeting, but she still wasn't used to using magic. After plummeting about 100 meters into a rose bush, as a very, very natural result, Rosa died instantly. But the witch hadn't intended to kill her, so she wished that Rosa hadn't died. That's awkward. When she did, gold butterflies coiled around Rosa's body, reviving that life just as the witch had wished. Rosa's body, which should have been spread out like a carpet of fresh blood, rapidly returned to normal. The broken and crushed bones returned to normal. The torn and smashed flesh returned to normal. How easy it is to break things in this world, and how difficult it is to fix them. Anyone can take a life, but no human can revive a lost life. By surpassing the irreversible, one proves that they have surpassed humanity. This surely gave her a much, much greater realization of her position as a witch than flying through the sky had.
すごい。死んだ命をも私は蘇らせられるの？
Awesome! I can even revive an ended life.
もちろんですと。ベアトリーチェ様はすでに無限の魔女であらせられます。生きることも死すことも生かすことも殺すことも全ては無限に繰り返され、その輪廻を支配する女王こそが 無限の魔女であられるベアトリーチェ様なのです。
Of course. Beatrice-sama is the endless wish. To live and die. To bring to life and to kill. All of it repeated endlessly. Beatrice-sama, the endless wish, is the queen who controls the cycle of life and death. Yeah, Rose is fine. This is fine. Okay, so the moon rabbit's only played later.
金魚鉢を落としたことがあるわ。
Oh my.
涼しげな美しい鉢が割れてしまって二度と元に戻らなかった。床に叩きつけられた可愛いデメキューは二度と泳ぐ姿を見せてくれなかった。
One time I knocked over a fishbowl. The fragile and beautiful bowl broke. I couldn't put it back together again. I'd never see that cute pop-eyed goldfish swim again after it landed on the floor. Not the goldfish, no.
That reminds me, we had a goldfish in school. It was a very dirty goldfish. I think it actually had something wrong with its air bladder, or at least after a while. Poor little guy. He was a real derp, though.
私がいくら泣いても使用人たちは壊れたものと死んだものは蘇らせられないと首を横に振ったっけ。
No matter how much I cried, the servants shook their heads, saying that broken things and dead things could never be revived.
あの時学んだのよね。物は壊しちゃいけない、人は殺しちゃいけないって。だって直せないんだもん。
That's when I learned something. You must not break things. You must not kill people. After all, you can't fix them.
Oh boy. He's gonna go crazy.
じゃあ直せるなら壊しても怒られないということでしょ。すごいすごいすごいすごい。
So, if you can fix them, then you won't get in trouble for breaking them, right? Awesome, 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 awesome!
For a while, the witch became intoxicated with how terrible and wonderful the power she had inherited was. Her laugh was pure, innocent, and cruel. Even though Rosa had been revived, she let out a cry of anguish at the pain from her fall. At that point, the witch landed and held out her hand.
すまないわね、ローザ。空を飛ぶのがこんなに楽しいとは思わなかったわ。ごめんなさい。本当にごめんなさい。
Sorry about that, Rosa. I didn't think flying in the sky would be so much fun. Sorry. I'm real sorry.
そして人間がこんなにもろく死ぬとも知らなかったの。でも生き返らせてあげたからもう平気。だから起きて。私ともっと遊びましょう。
I hate that laughter.
And I didn't know humans could die so easily. But I've brought you back to life, so we're even. So get up, okay? Play with me some more, okay? What were those dreams you told me about when you were a kid? Go ahead and tell me all of them without holding back. As I am now, I can make anything come true, no matter how absurd. Even drowning you in a sea of jelly. Even having you get sucked into a mountain of cake. I can even make you sprout butterfly wings and flit around the garden, okay? I'll do them one after another. Let's start with the ocean of jelly, alright?
やめて
Stop it.
Rosa was once again thrown high into the rainy sky. However, the sky wasn't filled with raindrops, but drops of orange juice. When she looked down, Rosa had to doubt her eyes. The rose garden had disappeared, and the ground spread out below or beneath her was like a pastel-colored jigsaw puzzle. It was an ocean of jelly, like the one she had spoken of from her dreams when she was young. The black part was coffee jelly. The red was strawberry. The yellow was pineapple. And the green was melon. Put them together, and they cause epilepsy. The color change is weird. What was the white part? Apple? Did Rosa even have time to think stuff like that? Rosa fell towards that multicolored ocean. She sunk deep into a purple grape-flavored sea. Flashback. It was an ocean of jelly. It had no bottom. As Rosa sank, she was shocked to see a school of transparent fish swimming through the grape jelly ocean. They were probably made of grape skin. Then she sunk on and on, deeper and deeper, as deep as the Marianas Trench, crushed by the water pressure of the ocean jelly, or the jelly ocean, literally. As her ribs snapped, as her spine snapped. In the end, she became a small, frail meatball. Ugh.
Wonderful experience to drown in an ocean of jelly. It's a dream no one else can imitate. I made it come true for you.
I don't think she really drowned so much as got crushed.
The instant I snapped my fingers, the meatball that had been Rosa was launched up into the sky. And after being wrapped up in a golden sparkle, she returned to her original form. It was as simple and as easy as returning dried seaweed to its original form, and anyone could do it, if they were a witch. That absent-minded look on Rosa's face has to be the joy from having that dream she gave up on as a child come true. Definitely. Probably. Next is the mountain of cake.
In an instant, the sky was covered and became black and white in the shape of a chessboard. That
almost transparent white part was her favorite rare cheesecake. The elegant black part was a slightly bitter gâteau au chocolat. That became the ceiling, became a mountain, and several billion cakes were thrown down towards Rosa. Oh boy. If you piled those cakes up, they would surely be taller than Mount Everest. So they probably weighed... I'm not too sure, but I'll bet it was heavier than all the cakes across Japan put together. Fell down like a ceiling and swallowed Rosa up. It was a very, very natural result. Rosa was crushed to death. In less than a second, her bones broke throughout her body, and her insides were all smashed and forced out. Pop, slop. Even so, an even greater number of cakes piled up on top. Rosa ended up as a layer of jam wedged between them. Ugh. She became as thin as a single hair. It was probably spread out over the area of a tennis court. That world swallowed up by cake was once again absorbed by a gold flash. Then, as though it had all been a dream, Rosa was revived once again. Of course, it definitely wasn't a dream. She had been revived after dying. By that point, death, which most humans only have to experience once after they were born, had already been experienced repeatedly by Rosa. In other words, she'd gone through that which humans cannot, the precious experience of dying more than once. Sounds like some kind of bird.
楽しいねローザ、楽しいね。次は蝶々だよ。ほら。
Isn't this fun, Rosa? Isn't this fun? Next is the butterflies. Look.
もう許して。
Please, have mercy.
ダメ。もっと遊ぼうよ。もっと遊ぼう。
No way. Let's play more. Let's play more. Laughing innocently, she pointed her gold staff at Rosa as she begged for mercy. When she did, Rosa glittered gold and rapidly began to shrink. She shrank down to the size of a real butterfly. Then, gold wings sprouted from her back. She joined her fellow gold butterflies. Is this how we get Jigoku Raku? Heaven hell? Concerned that Rosa's not having a fun experience. Yeah. However, while a human body could withstand that wind, it was a different matter for a butterfly's body. The gold butterfly Rosa was invited to dance by each gale of wind, and she spun in circles around the rose garden.
Oh yeah.
As her dance wore out, she was caught by a gentle bed. It was a soft knit hammock in the shadows beneath the roof of the arbor.
The owner of that hammock lumbered into view, welcoming its rare guest who had wandered in on the night of a storm. Oh, a spider. That owner, which should have been small enough to crush in the palm of your hand, now looked as big as the top of a canopy bed to Rosa. Oof. What a klutz! You got caught in a spider's web.
今度は雲とダンスなのね。懐かしいわね。クモの巣を見つけては石粒を投げつけて遊んだの。覚えてる？クモって獲物をかじるんじゃなくて毒液を刺して中身をドロドロのスープに溶かしてからすするんだって聞いたことがあるわ。
This time it's a dance with a spider. That takes me back. Remember the times we'd find a spider's web and play around by throwing pebbles at it? I've heard that spiders don't chew their prey, but insert their venom. And when the insides melt into a sticky soup, they suck them out.
Yeah, that's pretty nasty.
ねえローザ覚えてる？わざと蝶々をクモの巣に放ってどうクモが襲うか眺めて遊んでた時のこと覚えてる？
Hey, Rosa, remember? Remember how we'd throw butterflies into the spider's web on purpose? And play around by seeing how the spider would attack?
覚えてないわね。あなた小学校に上がる前だったと思うもの。今度はよく見れるわよ。しげしげとね。
I gotta say, Beatrice gets flack for her laugh all the time, but Ava's laugh, or Ava Beatrice's laugh, is absolutely the worst for me. They truly did that together. You know, Rosa was way too young. Oh, that's right, because they have a large age gap. Yeah, it's a little strange. They're way too old to be doing that kind of stuff. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that just seems odd that they would be doing that. Wait, did I read this?
Hey, Rosa, remember? Remember how we'd throw butterflies into the spider's web on purpose and play around by seeing how the spider would attack? I guess you don't remember, do you? This happened before you got into grade school. Make sure you watch closely this time, okay? Very closely. No! Have mercy, Nesa! Help me, Nesa!
Even if Rosa was like 3, Ava would have been high school age. Yeah. I mean, I guess even high schoolers could do that sometimes. I mean, hey, like if you're bored and you have nothing to do, there you go. I mean, especially since back then there weren't mobile phones, there was no internet really. I mean, you could always read a book, I guess, but there wasn't as wide a selection as the book. And they are on an island. I mean, I could see them doing that, even if Abel was really old, or was like high school age. I feel like the translator here is just having fun mashing their keyboard.
There.
あいつやるな。実に自由に魔法を使いこなす。
This girl's not bad. She can truly use magic at will.
面白い面白い面白い面白い。バトラも笑えるだろう。
Amusing, amusing. How truly amusing. You feel like laughing too, right, Battler?
ふざけんな。
Free.
もう止めろ。何が楽しいんだよ。おかしい。てめえおかしいぞ。こんなことをして何が楽しいってんだ。
Don't fuck with me. Stop it already. What's so fun? You're insane. You're insane. What's so fun about doing something like this?
あんなに楽しそうじゃないかよ。無理もない。魔法は楽しいもんな。思い出すよ。わらわも魔法が使えるようになった時はすっごくはしゃいだもんさ。ああ、わかるぜわかるぜ。あのはしゃぎっぷりが心の底からわかるさ。
Doesn't she look like she's having a blast? What do you expect? Magic is fun. I remember when I first became able to use magic, I played around a lot. Ah, I understand. I understand. I understand that kind of game from the bottom of my heart.
この喜びや感動、バートラには共感できないんだろうな。ああ、残念残念。バトラだってわらわを認めればいつだって魔法を教えてやるぞ。人間の束縛を逃れた瞬間の喜びは筆舌に尽くしがたい。
Looks like I won't be able to share this joy and passion with you, Battler. Ah, what a shame, what a shame. If you accept me, I'll teach you magic anytime you want, see? It's hard to describe the joy you receive in the instant you're freed from the shackles of humanity.
そなたに教えてやりたいよ。あの喜び、あの感動。そなたの生み出す魔法の世界もぜひ一度見てみたいものだ。
I want to teach you about it. That joy, that passion. I definitely like to see I definitely like to see the world of magic you'd give birth to. Just once.
楽しくなってきただろう。魔法が使いたくなってきただろう。魔女もなかなかに楽しいものであるぞ。そなたには特別に教えてやる。
一緒に空を飛ぶ喜びとか、一緒に海を潜る喜びとか。
Isn't this starting to get fun? You've started wanting to use magic, haven't you? It's pretty fun to be a witch, isn't it? Just for you, I'll teach everything. About the joys of flying together in the sky. About the joy of diving together through the sea.
人間の制約を超えた瞬間に知る世界がどれほどに広かったのかという感動をそなたにも教えてやる。そしたら楽しいだろうな。
I want to show you the passion that starts in the instant you surpass the bounds of humans, and see how wide your world stretches. Wouldn't that be fun?
There was no malice in Beato's expression. It was hard to believe, but she was genuinely enjoying this cruel show. And she wanted to share that appreciation with Battler. Battler was shocked by that hopelessly different sense of values.
信じられねえ。もうやめろ、チクショー！ワルギリア、このおかしな茶番を止めさせるんだ。どうすりゃいいんだ。
You're insane. Stop it already, damn it! Virgilia, make them stop this insane farce. What should I do?
私たちはバンガーの存在です。盤上には触れられません。
We exist outside the board. We cannot touch the board itself.
Virgilia shook her head apologetically. Her body had already been killed. Did that mean she couldn't interfere in any way? As Beatrice continued to look amused in an insane sort of way, Battler lifted her up by the collar and yelled at her.
やめろやめろやめろ！いい加減にしろ、魔女め！あれがエヴァおばさんだってのか？ありえない！俺の知ってるエヴァおばさんは確かに意地悪なとこも少しはあったけど、こんな残酷なことをする人じゃ断じてありえない。
Battler on the copium.
Stop it, stop it, stop it! Quit messing around, witch! Are you trying to tell me that's Aunt Ava? That's impossible. Aunt Ava I know might be a bit mean at times, but it's completely impossible that she's the kind of person who'd do something this cruel.
There, Jeremy. Yeah, super costume animations are sick. Nice. Yeah. Check that out. I do have enough thread to straight up buy something, but I don't really use Marina.
全てお前のまやかしだ。ローザおばさんをもてあそぶな。エヴァおばさんをもてあそぶな。今すぐこの茶番を止めさせろ。
This is all part of your deception. Don't toy with Aunt Rosa. Don't toy with Aunt Ava. Stop this farce right now.
Ring. Alpacas, purple slashes, and lightning bolts, striking sound effect. Skill is lightning field boom. Anchor is a lightning call animation. Nice. Light.
だからローザと遊んでいるのはもうわらわではないというに。新しきベアトリーチェだというに。
I told you, I'm not the one playing with Rosa anymore. Like I said, that's the new Beatrice.
Shield from chain skill is a catcall shield. Nice.
そんなにギャーギャーわめくほどに残酷か？ そなたもこういうの実は結構好きだろうが。実はちょっぴり魔法に興味を持ってきて。
Is it really so terrible that you have to squeal like that? You're also pretty fond of stuff like this, aren't you? You actually have just a bit of interest in magic and... Ow! What happened?
何をする？
What are you doing? Oh, what is he doing? Dance of the Moon Rabbit to make this so much worse. Got it stopped. I mean, honestly, I don't hate the music itself. I mean, I think it's pretty good. I don't know if, like, do you hate the actual music itself, or just does it resonate with memories? For the first time, Battler slapped Beato's cheek. Oh, dang. Beatrice didn't know why he had done something like that to her, and a surprised expression rose to her face. Oh, the music is always good? Okay. So happy and uplifting. Yeah. So you don't like it for another reason, okay. Battler especially couldn't forgive that expression, and he roared.
これが面白いだ。お前の頭はどうなってんだ。死ね。頭を輪切りにしててめえで覗いてみろ。絶対に中身がごっそり抜けてるぜ。
Battler looking almost evil right here.
今すぐやめさせろ。この悪趣味な茶番をやめさせるんだ。俺はお前を許さない。よくもこんな残酷なことを。お前のこと少しでも笑えるやつだと思ったこともあったが、俺はもう二度と勘違いしない。
You call this amusing? What's wrong with your head? Die! Go slice your head to bits and look inside. You'll see there's nothing there. Stop it right now. Stop this disgusting farce. I won't forgive you. How could you do something so cruel? Sometimes thought you could be a bit funny, but I'll never make that mistake again.
お前はただ残酷なだけの怪物だ。俺の前に現れるな。二度とだ。お前を認めないお前と話さないお前の顔など見たくもない。聞こえたか。俺の前に現れるな。お前なんか消えてしまえ。
You're just a monster who's cruel on all levels. Don't show yourself in front of me. Never again. I won't accept you. I won't talk with you. I don't even want to look at your face. Did you hear me? Don't show yourself in front of me. Disappear. He angry. This is the first time that this level of pointless cruelty is shown. Yeah, I mean, I guess. I can't think of anything that is as pointlessly cruel as this. Just like that, Battler banished the witch forever. The end. And everyone lived happily ever after. Except Beatrice. Yeah. Huh? What? The instant Battler screamed, the power that resisted the witch became a red wall and knocked Beato back onto her butt. Oh? So that is Battler's power? I remember he used that once before. Hmm.
なんだというのだ。面白い見物ではないかよ。
Wow. What are you talking about? Isn't it just an interesting show?
He spoke defensively, but the target of those words, Battler, was no longer there. His figure had suddenly disappeared into the darkness. Beatrice looked displeased and continued trying to explain herself.
そりゃ確かにちょっとあれかなとは思うが、こんなの無邪気ないたずら程度であろう。どう殺そうが結局は生き返らせておるではないか。人間は終わりさえ良ければ何でも良い生き物ではなかったのか。
It's not as though I'm completely blind to where you're coming from. But this is nothing more than an innocent prank, isn't it? No matter how you kill them, they'll always be brought back to life in the end, right? I thought humans were creatures who say all's well that ends well.
It's just a prank, bro.
のうお師匠様、そこまでへそを曲げられるものでもある前に。
Hey, teacher, there was no reason for him to get so angry, right?
Like, I have to wonder, is Beatrice actually feeling guilty? Interesting. Beatrice is a very interesting character. She was hoping for approval, but Virgilia simply faced her with an indifferent expression. Beato at that moment, even an exasperated look would probably have been better.
私から特に言うことはありません。あなたが楽しいと思うならいつまでも見続けていると良いでしょう。終わったら呼びなさい。それまで私も姿を消します。
I have nothing in particular to say. If you think this is fun, you can keep watching as long as you want. Call me when it's over. I will vanish until then.
Disapproval. Oof. Following Battler's lead, Virgilia vanished into the darkness. Beato, who was now completely isolated and didn't have a clue what was going on, felt that they were making her out to be the bad guy. You don't say.
なんだろう。面白いショーじゃないかよ。ちょっとは悪趣味かもしれないけど、割と面白いじゃないかよ。なあ、ロノウェ。あそこまで怒るほどじゃないよな。
What's wrong? Isn't it an amusing show? It might be a little vulgar, but it's quite interesting, isn't it? Hey, Ronove, it's nothing to get so mad about, right?
お嬢様の面白いがバトラ様にも面白いとは限りません。
Something interesting for you, milady, may not necessarily be interesting for Battler-sama.
わらわはそんなにも嫌われとるか。
Is that a tear in the corner of her eye? Huh.
そりゃ確かに対戦相手だから敵同士ではあるが、座興笑い合いのほどわらわたちは不仲だというのか。バトラと一緒に拍手できたように一緒にゲラゲラ笑い合えると思ったのに、その程度のことすらわらわは拒絶されるというのかよ。
Does he really hate me that much? Well, certainly we are enemies and opponents in this competition. But is our relationship really so bad that we can't laugh together at this display? Since I applauded together with Battler, I thought I could at least laugh together with him. Does he really reject me so much that we can't even do that?
Character development. Yeah, this is quite interesting. Why does Beatrice care so much? Has she actually started to like Battler? But in her own twisted way? So she's sad when he doesn't want to interact with her? Like, she probably has that mindset of, even if I break it, I can put it back together. Just like Ava Beatrice was showing there. So she doesn't really understand what it's like to I don't know, be so abhorrent about that type of torture and all that. And it's like sometimes she seems like she's just pure evil, and then other times she's like this. Yeah, I think, like, from what I'm seeing so far, Beatrice is a very well-written character. I still can't get a read on her. Like, as soon as I think I understand Beatrice, I don't. There is a reason why this game is why this VN is applauded so widely. Yeah, good writing.
魔女だと認めぬのはいいさ。それを競い合うゲームなんだから。でもよ、顔も見ない、話もしないって。無視はいくらなんでもないだろう。わらわはそんなにも嫌われ者なのかよ。
He doesn't have to accept that I'm a witch. We're challenging each other in this game after all. And yet, he won't look at my face. He won't talk to me. And he'll probably do all he can to ignore me. Now, I really hated that much?
She's about to cry.
Almost makes you feel bad for her. Almost.
これまでお嬢様は十分に嫌われるだけの指し手をいたしました。悪魔の私でさえバトラ様の気持ちが少しは分かろうというもの。
The moves you've made up to this point have been more than enough to earn his hatred. Even a demon such as myself can understand a bit of Battler Sama's feelings. Oof. Run away with the assist. Friendly Fire on. Friendly Fire Runaway, that should be his nickname. Even a demon such as myself can understand a bit of Battler Sama's feelings.
それが理解できぬのはお嬢様が特に鈍感が過ぎるのではないかと。
Perhaps you cannot understand because you are especially thick-headed, milady. Oof. Laying down that friendly fire.
うるさいうるさいうるさいうるさい。お前も消えてしまえ。
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! Why don't you disappear too?
はい、かしこまりました。それでは失礼いたします。
Yes, certainly. Then, if you would excuse me. Even Ronaway hid himself in the darkness, and Beatrice was left alone. The only one in the rainy rose garden. Will she reflect upon herself or continue down the road? No one ever plays with a lonely witch. And the fact that no one ever does is what makes them a lonely witch.
なんだよ。なんでわらわと誰も遊んでくれないんだよ。こんなにわらわは変かよ。残酷。誰か返事しろよ。
What's going on? Why won't anyone play with me? Am I really that weird? That cruel? Someone answer me!
What's going on? Feels really weird to see Beatrice like this.
もちろんマリアも一緒に遊んであげるわ。みんなで仲良くお散歩しよう。煮えたぎるチョコレートの鍋を泳いでケーキ膨らむオーブンの中をピクニックしよう。
Isn't this fun, Rosa? Isn't this fun? Hey, how should we play next? Of course, we should play with Maria too, right? Let's all have a friendly walk together, okay? Let's swim in a pot of boiling chocolate. Let's have a picnic in a cake-rising oven.
No, 新しきベアトリーチェ。
Hey, new Beatrice.
Behind the witch that was continuing her mad banquet, Beato showed herself. That expression was very rare for her. It was somehow restrained, unreliable, miserable.
これは仙台ベアトリーチェ様。ご覧くださりましたか？魔法の力は本当に素晴らしい。魔女に生まれ変わることができたことを今ほど楽しいと思ったことはありません。まるでいつまでも終わらぬお遊戯の時間のよう。さあ、仙台様もご一緒に遊びましょう。
Oh, it's the predecessor Beatrice-sama. Were you watching? The power of magic is truly wonderful. Until now, I had never thought it'd be so fun to be reborn as a witch. It's like playtime that never ends. Come on, let's play together, predecessor-sama.
その前にちょっとお待ちになってくださいね。2人はオーブンの中で焼け焦げて死んでしまったからまた蘇らさないと。まるでイーストで膨れるパンみたいに、オーブンの中で膨れるクッキーみたいに。
But first, wait for a second, okay? I cooked the two of them to death in an oven, so I have to revive them again. They're like bread rising from yeast, like cookies expanding in an oven.
話を聞けというのに。そのだな。第二の番の生贄にはもう十分であろう。確かに殺し方については指定がないが、それ以上もてあそぶことはあるまいに。
Listen to what I'm saying. Well, isn't that enough for the sacrifice of the second twilight? Of course, there are no rules regarding how you kill them, but, maybe you shouldn't toy with them any more than that.
何をおっしゃいます仙台様。さっきロノウェイから聞きましたよ。仙台様の魔法はもっともっと素敵で残酷でやりたい放題だったって。
What are you saying, predecessor-sama? I heard from Runaway a short while ago. Wasn't your magic much more wonderful? Cruel and crazy?
6人のお腹からお菓子が溢れ出すハロウィンパーティーなんて本当に素敵。ならば私はアリスのお茶会を演出しようかしら。なんでもない日を祝うお茶会にみんなを招待して、私が魔法で次々おもてなしするの。
That Halloween party where candies poured out of 6 people's stomachs was truly wonderful. So maybe I'll act out Alice's tea party. I'll invite everyone to a tea party in celebration of a completely pointless day, and entertain them one by one with my magic.
先代様みたいに素敵にできるかしら。個性的に残酷にポップにキュートにできるかしら。今思うとおとぎ話とかってどれも残酷でしたよね。そのおとぎ話の魔女に自らがなってみて、ようやく理解しました。
She's got that Dio face.
I wonder if I can do it as wonderfully as you. I wonder if I can be cruel in my own pop, cute style. Now that I think about it, all fairy tales are cruel, aren't they? Now that I'm a witch inside of one of those fairy tales, I finally understand.
わらわも以前までのは少しやりすぎたかなと少しは思っておる。まあ黄金の魔女たるもの、少しは気品あっても良いかと思う。
I have also, sometimes thought that, in the past, I might have gone a little too far. Well, I think that as the Golden Witch, it's probably best to show a little elegance.
ん？先代様が何をおっしゃってるのかわかりません。でも一つだけわかります。今の私がどれほどを尽くしても先代様の残酷さには到底及びません。もっともっと頑張らなくちゃ。もっと残酷になって立派な黄金の魔女にならなくちゃ。
I don't get what you're saying, Predecessor Sama. But there's one thing I do understand. No matter how hard I try now, I'm no match for how cruel you are. I've got to try much, much harder. I've got to become more cruel and become an excellent golden witch.
だからそれはもう十分だというに。とにかくわらわの先代としての命令だ。第二の番はもう十分だ。わらわが少し手本を見せる。下がって見ておれ。
Like I said, you've already done enough here. Anyways, this is an order from me as your predecessor. That's enough for the second twilight. I'll show you how it's done. Stand back and watch.
I feel like this is gonna backfire on her.
はい、先代様。どんな無残で残酷でおぞましい殺し方を見せてくれるのか楽しみです。
Yes, Predecessor Sama. I can't wait to see what brutal, cruel, and disgusting method of killing you use.
The new witch grasped the sides of her skirt and gave a graceful bow, stepping back as an expectant gaze rose to her face. She was expecting an even more cruel magic that surpassed even herself.
まあそうだな。そういう殺し方しかできないうちは半人前なのだ。わらわが上品な黄金の魔女らしい殺し方を見せよう。
Well, speaking of that, you're only half a witch if you can only kill with methods like that. I shall show you an elegant way to kill, worthy of the Golden Witch.
When Beato waved her pipe, 7 colors of smoke poured out, reviving Rosa and Maria.
Compared to how the new Beatrice had done it a short while ago, it was slightly gentler. It was probably gentler than how Beato had done it herself up until now. Rosa's consciousness had already grown dim from the pain of so many repeated deaths. But even so, he pleaded that her daughter be spared.
もう許して、せめてマリアだけでも許して。
Please, have mercy. Even if it's just Maria, have mercy.
Oof.
すまない。我が弟子がその少し羽目を外しすぎたようだ。その許せ。
Sorry, my disciple just, acted without restraint for a bit. Forgive me.
I still cannot get over how strange it feels for Beatrice to actually care. She just cares because Battler cares. Yeah. I mean, still, it's still strange seeing her act like this. When Maria realized it was the real Beatrice, she jumped onto her.
ベアとは約束したよね。マリアを黄金島へ連れてってくれるって約束したよね。そこではママとも仲良しになれて、みんなずっと笑い合えるの。そこへ連れて行ってくれるって約束してくれたよね。
You promised, right, Beato? You promised you'd take me to the Golden Land, right? There I'll be friendly with Mama, and everyone will laugh together. You promised you'd take me there, right?
そうだな。その約束はもう守れぬ。碑文の謎を解く者が現れたから、わらわはもう黄金の魔女ベアトリーチェではないのだ。だからすまぬ。そなたとの約束はもう守れぬ。
I mean, it sort of looks like she's actually reflecting on herself as she's doing this.
About that, I can no longer keep that promise. Because someone appeared who could solve the riddle, I am no longer the Golden Witch Beatrice. So, sorry. I can no longer keep my promise with you.
Like, she says this like she actually has regrets. Hmm.
なんでどうしてヘアとは約束してくれた。
Why? Why? You promised.
Beatrice was never hostile to Maria. Yeah. Although, I mean, like, I think, oh wait. I guess Maria never died until the end, yeah. Jessica got killed. And, I mean, I don't know Battler or George. I forget if Battler or George actually got killed before the end before. I know Jessica did. I don't know about the others. Yeah, Maria did survive the end both times. I guess the only sibling who died was Jessica. Battler, Jessica, George, Maria. And I know Battler made it to the end of episode 2. Battler, Rose, Maria, Kunzo, and Genji. Oh wait, what happened to George? I forget what happened to George in episode 2. How did he die? Oh wait, I remember now. Yeah, George was with Shannon, and Shannon put up the shield and tried to defend, but they got through eventually. Yep, and Goda. Goda was there too. Poor Goda, got taken out instantly.
I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry. So at least, an apology for not being able to keep my promise. I'll give you a quiet sleep that will never be disturbed again.
Beato embraced Maria with a loving expression on her face. Then, softly, a red bruise appeared on Maria's neck. It was a very gentle bruise. Its redness grew bit by bit, and when it distinctly formed itself into the shape of a hand, Maria's neck tilted suddenly, peacefully, as though she had fallen asleep. Maybe count Natsu in episode 1. Yeah.
Maria.
そなたが第二の番の生贄であることは謝らない。そういう運命なんだから。しかし、その捧げ方が悪趣味であったことは謝らねばならない。これが最後の巡り。もう二度と妨げられることはない。
Sorry. I won't apologize that you were the sacrifices for the second twilight. That is simply your fate. However, I must apologize for the vulgar way in which you were offered as sacrifices. This is your final sleep. Never again will it be disturbed.
Beato softly, gently lifted her finger, as though touching the empty air in front of her nose. When she did, a light breeze lifted up, making Rose's body dance lightly like a feather. Then Rose's body floated softly, and right there was the garden fence, with its spear-shaped prongs. Ooh. Ow. Ah. E. The spear of the fence pierced Rose's medulla oblongata. Benevolently, without toying with her, in a single blow, Rose's life was snapped out. Compared to the earlier innocent yet cruel events, it seemed to be over much too fast. It just looked like a doll shaped like Rosa was leaning against the fence. She had passed away. Like the full CG. How do I do that?
まあ、ざっとこんなものよ。
Game did it for you? I mean, I don't know how to do that. Unless it shows it later or something. Oh, it's over now. Maybe I can look it up quick? Maybe it's because of something... Or you were gonna ask to open the menu. Oh. I mean... Go to characters. Still alive. That system? Oh, like the, how do you open the... How do you open the menu here? I forget. Whoops. What? What? Oh, uh-oh.
ざっと
Okay, there we go.
ざっとこんなものよ
I should probably stop hitting buttons. Open the screen with the settings. Yeah, I forget what button that is. Mm.
なんだか地味です。
Oh, wait, why did that advance? This is why I should not press buttons. Is it escape? Oh, this... Oh, do you mean the... Oh, here we go. This? Yeah, this? Okay. Or, no, this... Okay. Oh, so if you hit escape while the CG is going, does it show the entire thing or something? Let me see if I can, like, Google it. I'm not finding it. Oh, the game did show the full CG. Okay. I thought you meant there was, like, more to it or something. Okay. I see. Oh yeah, like, skip to the next. Skipped a few things there. Just wanted to see the Xbox hiding. Ah, okay. Yeah, it looked like the doll shaped like Rosa was leaning against the fence, but she had passed away. Well, something like that should do the trick. Beato acted proud, but the new witch wore a blank expression, almost as though this was an anticlimax. Then she said it out loud.
ロノウェイに聞いていた先代様のそれとは随分違います。
It's kind of plain. Not at all like the predecessor Sama Ronove told me about.
Yeah, if second Beatrice, or rather, if Beato... Yeah, okay, I should refer to her as Beato. If Beato does not... Or, let me get my thoughts straight. If Beato does continue doing this, I feel like she's going to turn Ava Beatrice against her. That would be interesting to see. I wonder if Ava Beatrice is only relevant to this this game in particular, or if she's actually a real witch now outside of the game. Assuming that, like, what happens in the games is actually real. Implying there's magic? I don't know. I don't know. As I said, the more I try to make sense of things, the more confused I get.
そのだな。魔法は上品に使わねばな。あまり品がないのはエレガントではないのだ。
Well, you must use magic with dignity, right? If it's too, undignified, that isn't very elegant.
せっかく素敵なことが無限にできる魔法なのにつまらない。
Even though you're lucky enough to have the magic to do wonderful things endlessly. How boring.
これ愚痴るでない。黄金の魔女の道は一日にしてならずだ。そなたとて第10の番を終えるまでは半人前よ。今は黙ってわらわの指導に従うのだ。よいな。
Hey, don't complain. The path of the Golden Witch cannot be completed in a day. You are still incomplete until you finish the 10th twilight. For now, stay quiet and follow my instructions. Got it?
Ava Beatrice will remember that.
返事はどうした？返事は。
What happened to your answer? Your answer.
はーい。
Sure. A fair bit less deferring than during the coronation ceremony, yeah. Got a mind of her own and powers to match.
それでよい、それで。まあ、まだ復活の儀式の先は長いぞ。あと5人も殺さねばならないからな。あまりもてあそばずに、きれいに、上品に。少しあっさりめでいいからな。ロノウェがそなたに教えたわらわのやり方は、悪い例だ。模範にしてはならぬ。よく心に刻んでおけ。
Very well. That will do. Well, there's still much to do for the resurrection ceremony. You still have to kill 5 people. You should do it without toying with them too much, with beauty and dignity, and with at least a little restraint, okay? What Ronove told you about how I did it, that was a bad example. You mustn't use that as a model. Engrave that into your heart.
はい、先代様。
Yes, predecessor Sama.
良い返事だ。ロノウェ、煉獄の七姉妹よ。いでよ。
A good answer. Ronove, the 7 stakes of purgatory. Arise.
はい、お嬢様。ロの上、ここに。
Yes, milady. I, Ronove, am here.
傲慢のルシファー、ここに。
Lucifer of Pride, right here.
これまではだな。まあ、黄金の魔女としての威厳も大事であり。だな。
Up until this point, I've been a little flashy, but, well, the dignity of the Golden Witch is also important. And about that.
As Ronove laughed at Beijo's uncharacteristically flustered speech, he summed it up for her.
かしこまりました。以後は黄金の魔女の名にふさわしい
気品に気をつけるようにいたします。煉獄の七姉妹もこれまでのような悪ふざけは改め、以後は最短の手順で任務を遂行するように。ということでよろしいですか、お嬢様。
Certainly. From now on, we will be careful to act in a graceful manner, suitable for the name of the Golden Witch. Even the Seven Sisters of Purgatory will reform their bad behavior up until now, and we shall espouse to perform our task in the quickest possible manner. Would that be acceptable, milady?
うん。つまりはそういうことだ。みんな、肝に銘じよ。良いな。
Indeed. That's it, more or less. Everyone take it to heart, okay?
はい、かしこまりました。
Yes, certainly.
わらわが言いたいのは以上。もう引き上げてよいぞ。
That is all I wish to say. You may leave now.
かしこまりました。それでは失礼いたします。
Certainly. If you would excuse me.
失礼いたします。
Excuse us.
ま、わらわが言いたいのはそれだけだ。それでは引き続きしっかりな。黄金の魔女らしく貫禄を持って、その自重気味にな。頑張るがよいぞ。そなたを見守っておる。
Well, that's all I want to say. So take care as you move forward, understand? Act with dignity and, restraint, okay? Give it your all. I will be watching over you. Acting awkwardly until the very end, Ryuto left that message and immediately became a cloud of gold butterflies, hiding her form in the empty air. He's really not liking this, yeah. Maybe it'd be more accurate to say she vanished in a hurry because she couldn't keep up the conversation. After all, after that, all that remained was Maria's corpse, lying down and pounded by the rain. Rosa's corpse, propped up by the fence and staring up at the sky. And the figure of the witch.
自重しろ。
Show some restraint, you say? Her expression looked just a little bored. There was a popping sound. It was probably her clicking her tongue.
つまんないやつ。
What a boring person. Leaving that last sentence behind, she once again vanished into the empty air.
Huh. ようやく落ち着いてくれたようやな。
Ooh, looks like she's finally calmed down. Ryushi wiped his own forehead. For a time, Ava had seemed to be having a very painful nightmare, but it appeared she'd finally fallen asleep. As promised, he still gripped Ava's hand. He'd thought it might be time to let go pretty soon, but he faithfully continued to hold on. Every once in a while, his hand would get tired. He would switch between his right and his left. But even so, as promised, he didn't let go of her hand. Yoshi being a bro.
Man. Ava does not deserve Hideyoshi. At that time, there was a heavy knock. Ava had finally been able to fall asleep, so Hideyoshi grimaced for just an instant.
兄貴、秀吉さん、すまねえ。ローザはそこにいるか？
Aniki, Hideyoshi-san, sorry. Is Rosa there? It was Rudolph's voice. Could it be? Hideyoshi headed for the door, hiding his footsteps so that he wouldn't wake Ava. It was definitely Rudolph's voice, but just in case, he opened the door without removing the chain.
なんや、ローザさんがどないかしたんか?
What is it? Something happened to Rosa-san?
ローザとマリアちゃんの姿が見えないんだ。一緒にいるかと思って。
We can't find Rosa or Maria-chan. I thought they might be with you.
廊下で叱っとったの聞こえたで。その後静かになったからロビーに戻ったと思っとったんだが、ちゃうのか?
I heard her scolding Maria-chan in the corridor. They got quiet after that, so I thought they'd gone back to the lobby. But did they?
あのバカ。
That idiot. Rudolph clicked his tongue. Other people could be seen in the corridor. Rosa hadn't returned for a while after going out into the corridor, so he'd begun to worry. Near the front door, Natsui pointed at the unset chain.
チェーンは開いてますし、やっぱりバラを見に表へ行ったのでしょう。
Chain isn't set. They must have gone outside to see that rose after all.
鍵を開けっぱなして出ていくなど不用心が過ぎるな。困ったやつだ。
How extraordinarily careless to go out and leave the door unlocked. What a troublesome person.
それより今はローザさんとマリアちゃんの身が心配よ。
I'm more worried about Rosa-san and Maria-chan themselves.
だな。おいガキども、マリアちゃんのバラってのはどこにあったんだ?
Right. Hey, brats. Where was this rose of Maria's?
確かあれはバラ庭園の真ん中の花壇だったと思います。
I'm pretty sure it was in the flower bed right in the middle of the rose garden.
あの二人がそこにいるなら、行けばすぐにわかるはずです。
If that's where they are, we should be able to spot them pretty quickly if we go.
親父、すぐに連れ戻した方がいいだろうぜ。
Dad, shouldn't we bring them back here as soon as we can?
当たり前だ。二人とも連れ戻してお尻ペンペンしてやるぜ。俺がひとっ走り行ってくる。俺が出たらすぐに鍵をしろよ。
Of course. We'll bring them back and give them a good spanking. I'll dash out there and come back. Lock the door as soon as I go out.
親父、俺も付き合うぜ。
Dad, I'll go with you.
バカ抜かせ。ガキはママとお留守番って相場が決まってら。
Don't be stupid. It's obviously a brat's job to watch over the house with Mama.
どうしたの？何かあったの？
What is it? Did something happen?
Why would you go out one at a time? I feel like that's just asking to get killed.
すまんな、起こしてしまったか。ローザさんがマリアちゃんを連れて表へ出たらしい。なんとも不用心なこっちゃ。
Sorry, did I wake you up? It seems Rosa-san took Maria-chan outside. How reckless of her. But isn't everything a prank from Father? Well, I think Rosa and Ava weren't Rosa and Ava the only people that thought that? I think, didn't they talk about that? It was either at the gold vault or on the way back, I think. Yeah, well, they were the only two that mentioned it. Yeah. But I mean, it seems like everybody else is still on guard against the murderer. Maybe. I don't know.
ローザとマリアちゃんが表へバラ庭園へ
Rosa and Maria-chan are outside? In the rose garden?
そうや。ああ、聞こえとったか。マリアちゃんはバラが見たいと騒いどったからな。
That's right. Oh, did you hear? Maria-chan was causing a ruckus because she wanted to see this rose.
ダメよバラ庭園に行っちゃダメローザを呼び止めて
They mustn't. They mustn't go to the rose garden. Tell Rosa to stop.
So was Ava, like, seeing what happened to them? Maybe she thinks she can stop it? But it's too late.
呼び止めるもなんも、もうずいぶん前に出て行っとるようや。まったく不用心な話やで。
There's no telling her to stop now. It looks like they left a while ago. Looks like they left a while ago. Seriously, how reckless of them.
違うのバラ庭園はダメあそこには魔女がいるそして生贄を待ってるローザ行っちゃダメ
That's not it. Not the rose garden. There's a witch there. She's waiting for a sacrifice. Rosa, you mustn't go.
Ava cowered again, holding her head. Her complexion looked very bad.
どうしたんや。熱にうなされて何か悪い夢でも見たんか。
What is it? Did the fever make you dream something bad? Ah, yes, the fever.
夢よねバラ庭園で魔女がローザたちをそうよね夢よね
It's a dream. Yes. In the rose garden, the witch doing that to Rosa and Maria-chan. That's right. It's a dream. Must be.
落ち着くんや。この部屋にはわしもおる。チェーンもかかっとる。窓かて鎧戸が下ろしてあるし、銃まであるんや。この部屋はさながら要塞やで。なんも恐れることなんかあらへん。
Calm down. I'm here in this room, and the chain is set. The shutter's closed on the window, and we've even got a gun. This room is just like a fort. There's nothing to be afraid of. Hideyoshi beat his chest, trying to calm her. But Ava's insecure expression didn't change. Under the covers, Ava kept praying that the grotesque nightmare she just had was only a dream.
「ルドルフがバラ庭園中央にてローザ・マリアの遺体を確認その後ゲストハウスに戻って応援を呼び両名をゲストハウスに運び込みました
In the center of the rose garden, Rudolph identified the corpses of Rosa and Maria. After that, he returned to the guest house, called for help, and carried both of them into the guest house.
南條の検視を信頼できるならば、ローザの死因は延髄部への柵の先端部分による死突。マリアについては素手による絞殺と考えられます。
Oh, heard the sound effect. Okay.
ただし、悪魔の証明により誤審率は否定できません。
If we can trust Nanjo's examination, the cause of Rosa's death was a stab to the medulla oblongata with the pointed gate of the fence. It is thought that Maria's death was due to strangling with bare hands. However, due to the devil's proof, we cannot discount a misdiagnosis.
I don't see any bears around here. There were no bears. What do you mean, bare hand? Maria. Corpse found in the rose garden. Cause of her death was strangling, probably by bare hands. Circumstantial evidence makes it reasonable to assume she was killed after Rosa. Then her blood became the red ink for the witch's oath. Why is her head and upper body just grayed out? Seems strange. Rosa, pierced by the a spear-shaped part of the fence. If Marie's death hadn't been a clear homicide, it may have been possible to suspect an accidental death in Rosa's case. This woman was the human sacrifice for the birth of the new witch. Again with the graying out. What is with that? Yeah, nothing new there.
わらわが赤にて語る。ローザとマリアは死亡した。死因は男女の見立て通りだ。雲にも食われておらんし、ケーキの山に潰されたわけでもない。安心せよ。
I will say it in red.
In red?
Rosa and Maria died. The causes of death were as Nanjo diagnosed.
And red?
She wasn't eaten by a spider, nor was she crushed by a mountain of cake. Don't worry.
あれだけ死をもてあそび、死体が綺麗だからいいだろうって論法かよ。俺は絶対に許さねえぞ。
So, you argue that even though you toyed with their deaths so much, it's all fine because the corpse is neat and clean? I definitely won't forgive you.
ローザおばさんに対する無残な仕打ちの数々。絶対に忘れねえし許さねえからな。
Definitely won't forget all of that brutal treatment you gave Aunt Rosa. So I won't forgive you.
だからあれはわらわではないというに。あやつの仕打ちに比べたらはるかに安らかな死を与えたはず。
Like I said, that wasn't me. I believe I gave them a much more peaceful death than the way she treated them.
うるさい、黙れ。お前とは口を聞かない。
Shut the hell up. I'm not talking to you.
18人しか島にいないと言い切られ、すでに8人が死んでいる以上、容疑者は10人に絞られる。その中の誰かが殺したってんだろ
It was stated that there are no more than 18 people on this island. Now that 8 people are already dead, we can narrow the field of suspects down to 10. One of them probably killed those two.
あるいは事故死かもな。マリアが発作的に泣きわめき、それを泣き止まそうとしたローザおばさんは力の加減を誤ってつい殺してしまったとか。それで動転して滑って転んで柵に倒れて運悪く死んでしまった。
Could it also be an accidental death? Like Maria was having a tantrum. When Aunt Rosa tried to stop her crying, she misjudged how much power she was using and accidentally killed her. Then she was so upset that she slipped and fell, landed on the fence, and unluckily died.
どうだよ。これで魔女も魔法も出番なしだ。
How's that? That way there's no need for a witch or magic.
ああ、そういうわけではないぞ。実はだな、ローザとマリアは。
Well, that's not quite true. Actually, Rosa and Maria...
うるさい。お前とは口を聞かないと言っている。目障りだから消えろ。化け物め。
Shut up. Didn't I say I wasn't talking to you? You're an eyesore, so disappear, you monster. Battler said that without rage, but with a horribly cold voice. That strange behavior was something Beato had noticed right off the bat. In a fight, both of them could go at each other without restraint. However, he wouldn't even step into the ring. He could feel that coldness. Beato didn't find that amusing. She thought about flaring up, but she held back. Maybe even though she was innocent and childish, she had enough sense to realize that she shouldn't pick fights. Beatrice? Having sense? What? Or having common sense, I guess, to not get into a fight? What? Is this still Beatrice? I guess technically not, because it's Beato. Haha. There's a new Beatrice.
そうかよ。なら姿を消すと。殿へ。続きを引き継げ。
Is that so? Then I'll vanish. Runaway, continue for me.
かしこまりました。よろしいですか、バトラ様。
Certainly. Will that be satisfactory, Battler Sama?
問題のない申し出です。バトラ君がベアとの顔を見たくないというなら、それもありかと。
There are no problems with her proposal. If Battler Kun doesn't want to see Beato's face, perhaps that will do.
好きにしろよ。その化け物の顔を見なくて済むなら、なんだって構わないぜ。
Do what you like. If I can live without seeing that monstrous face, I don't care about anything else.
なあ、ちょっと待てよ。さっきから化け物化け物と。わらわはひどい言われようではないか。なぜにわらわはそこまでバトラに毛嫌いされねばならぬというのか。あれらは全てわらわではなく、わらわの弟子の仕業であろうが。
Hey, wait a second. You keep saying monster, monster. But isn't that a cruel way to speak of me? Why do you instinctively hate me so much, Battler? Even though none of that was me. Even though it was all the work of my disciple. Beato, you have done some pretty horrible stuff. Why would he not hate you?
別に俺はさっきのことだけで腹を立ててるわけじゃねえぜ。一番最初からだ。
Not like I'm only mad about what happened just now. It's been like that from the very beginning.
なあ、バトラー。 誤解するなよ。わらわとそなたはゲームを通して対峙し合うプレイヤー同士なだけではないか。互いに相手を苦しめるために指し手を探るが。
Hey, Battler. Don't misunderstand, okay? Aren't we just a pair of players confronting each other through a game? We look for moves to make things painful for each other, but...
勘違いするな。俺はお前が魔女を認める認めないのおかしなゲームのライバルだから嫌ってるんじゃない。お前の無意味に残酷なところがどうしても許せないだけなんだ。
Don't get me... or... Don't get the wrong idea. I don't hate you because you're my rival in this strange game about whether I accept you as a witch or not. I just can't forgive how senselessly cruel you are.
そりゃ連続殺人を通してのゲームだからな。多少は残酷になるのはやむを得ない。
Well, the serial murders are a part of this game. It's probably impossible to avoid a little cruelty. Also, he doesn't hate her because she's his rival in the strange game about whether he accepts her as a witch or not, but like, oh yeah, he can't forgive how senselessly cruel she is. Yeah, I guess that sounds right. He hates her because of her cruelty. Although, like, the whole game is based on... Well... I mean, if Battler loses... Well... I guess he doesn't die, but... He'll be a slave to the witch for eternity. And then Beatrice, I don't know what happens if she loses. Does everything goes back to normal, or is she effectively gone for eternity? I mean, I guess the epitaph does say she goes to sleep forever or something.
さっきのことだけじゃない。
Yeah, put the witch to sleep for all time. So I mean, basically their existence is on the line. So there would be reason to hate her for making him play the game, basically. And vice versa. So I'm a little confused about him saying that, no, I don't hate you because you're my rival in this weird game, even though the game is seriously messed up. Like, would he not hate her if she wasn't cruel but still needed to kill people to revive herself? And like she says, serial murders are part of the game. It's probably impossible to avoid a little cruelty. I don't know. Anyway, that's not really important, I guess. I'm just nitpicking. The answer you're reading is yes. Yeah.
前回だって前々回だってみんなの腹を裂いてお菓子を詰め込んだり顔面を耕したりそれに何の意味があったってんだ
I'm not just talking about what just happened. There was the last time, and the time before that, too. Tearing everyone's stomachs open and stuffing them with sweets, plowing their faces. What was the point of all that?
それはまあ
That's... well...
密室殺人だのトリックだのアリバイだの、そこまでは100歩譲ってやる。お前は魔法殺人だと主張したいんだから、そういう手の込んだ事件を起こさざるを得ないことを100歩譲って理解してやってもいい。
When it comes to closed room murders and tricks and alibis, I'm willing to give you a pass. You want to claim that this is a murder done by magic. I'll grudgingly accept that those complicated crimes need to occur.
しかしあれらのグロテスクな殺人に一体どれほどの意味があるというのか。
But what exactly is the point of all those grotesque murders?
それはその別に。
Well, nothing much.
そうさ、何の意味もない。お前はただ悪ふざけで死者を切り刻んで面白がっているだけだ。それは魔女だからとか魔法じゃなきゃできないからとかそういうのじゃない。
That's right. They don't mean anything. You're just fooling around by mangling the corpses for fun. That has nothing to do with whether you're a witch or whether it could or couldn't be done with magic.
ただお前が面白半分に残酷の限りを尽くしているだけなんだ。それはお前が魔女だからとかそういうことじゃない。ただただ人として許せないものがあるからだ。
You're just exploring the depths of cruelty for fun. This isn't about whether you're a witch or anything like that. There are just some things I can't forgive as a human.
なんだよその人としてってやつは。
What do you mean, as a human?
例えば今回のゲームの第1の番の6人。まあじい様の黒焦げはともかく他の5人の死体は不要に死者を恥ずかしめない普通の殺し方だった。凶器が槍だか銃だかははっきりしないが、とにかく殺しの中じゃまだ許容できるマシなものだった。前回前々回の第1の番での非常識さ残酷さに比べればはるかにマシだった。
For example, the 6 people of the first Twilight for this game. Well, other than Grandfather being burned black, the other corpses were killed in a normal way, without any unnecessary shaming of the dead. It wasn't clear whether the weapon was a spear or a gun, but anyway, as far as the killing goes, that was acceptable. It was much better than the nonsensical grotesqueness and cruelty from the first Twilight last time, or the time before that. Exactly, killing this way is acceptable. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, just go ahead and kill him. It's fine. But don't do it in a weird way. No, that's the bad part. Mm-hmm.
そして今回の6つの密室をつなげた連鎖密室。まあまあ面白かったぜ。
And this time, there were 6 closed rooms tied together to make a closed room chain. That was sort of interesting.
あれをお前とやりとりしてるときは今だから白状するが少しだけ楽しいと思った。
When we were going back and forth with each other that time, to be perfectly honest, I thought it was just a little fun.
自分の存在を認めさせようと必死になるお前とそれを否定しようと必死になる俺、どっちも必死で全力だ。
You were frantic to make me accept your existence, and I was frantic trying to deny it. We were both frantically doing all we could. Oh, good lord, he's losing it. He's actually started to have fun.
おかしな話だが、俺はお前との間にささやかなスポーツマンシップさえ感じたものさ。俺とお前は相入れない存在だが、全く理解できない存在でもないかもしれないと、わずかに思えた。
This may sound weird,
but I felt a faint sense of sportsmanship between the two of us. We exist in conflict, but I faintly thought that we might not be completely unable to understand each other's existence.
だが、その気持ちはついさっき、微塵も残らずに吹き飛んだ。
But just now, that feeling was blown away without a trace.
だからそなたは誤解しておる。あれはわらわではなく。
That's what you're misunderstanding. That wasn't me.
違う。俺はそういう話をしてるんじゃない。お前はローザおばさんがひどい殺し方を何度も何度も繰り返されるのを見て、面白い見せ物だと嘲笑った。
That's not it. That's not what I'm talking about. You watched Aunt Rosa being killed horribly over and over, and you sneered at it like it was an interesting show. Oh yeah, and let's not forget that, like, in the time between games, Battler has been tortured by the seven stakes of purgatory, and then revived by Beatrice and killed again repeatedly and repeatedly. And you know, the part from the second game where he just got, I don't know, mind broken. But that's fine. Doesn't care about that. I mean, well, yeah, ask Chance. Like, he says, back when they were talking about that, he said something about I guess basically acts like a lech just to cope with that. So it's not that he doesn't mind it or doesn't care about it, it's just that his willpower is strong enough to just push through it with a little distraction. And I mean, he was totally mind broken in the second game there. So yeah, that's fine. Don't care about that. But man, when people get killed horribly and, or rather, when people have their bodies mangled and played with, oh no. Now we've stepped over the line. Yeah. Battler mental gymnastics at it again. In a different way this time.
それを見て、俺は深く失望した。お前が今回少しはマシな殺し方を選んだのは何かのちょっとした気まぐれなんであって、本来の残酷な勝負には何の変わりもないんだと分かって深く失望した。
When I saw that, I was deeply disappointed in you. Yeah, I did read this, right? Figured out like it was an interesting show. When I saw that, I was deeply disappointed in you. When I realized that your decision to kill them in a slightly better way this time was nothing more than a faint whim, and that nothing had changed in your cruel character, I was deeply disappointed.
それどころか、お前は残酷な死を純粋に楽しんでさえいる。俺に意地悪をするためだけに残酷を尽くしてるんじゃない。お前は本当に純粋に残酷を楽しんでいる。楽しめる性分なんだ。
On the contrary, you were even genuinely enjoying those brutal deaths. You weren't just acting as cruel as you could to bully me. You truly, genuinely enjoy cruelty. Your character lets you enjoy it.
お前はローザおばさんが何度もむごたらしく殺されているのを俺に楽しいだろうと言った。嫌味で言ったんじゃない。 それを俺にも共感してほしくて楽しいだろうと言ったんだ。
You said I'd probably think that Aunt Rosa being brutally killed over and over was fun. You weren't joking. You enjoyed it from the bottom of your heart, wanted me to sympathize, and said that I'd probably think it was fun.
その瞬間、俺は失望し、悟った。
In that instant, I lost respect for you and realized the truth.
お前が魔女だとかそうでないとか、そういうことが問題なんじゃない。俺は、お前のその残酷さが許せない。そして理解できない。許すこともできない。だが、魔女を認めるか否定するかというゲームは続ける。自ら降りて敗北を認めたりはしないさ。
The problem isn't whether you're a witch or not. I will not forgive that cruelty of yours. I can't understand it. I can't forgive it either. Still, I'll continue this game of whether to accept or deny witches. I won't step down and accept my own defeat. 1 minute. Okay, I'm back.
だが、そのゲームに、お前の無意味な残酷さは何の必要もない。だから俺は、お前を対戦相手として認めないことにする。ロノベの方が100倍増した。お前のような残酷趣味はない。あったとしても、俺の前でそれをひけらかす悪趣味はない。
However, your pointless cruelty is absolutely unnecessary for that game. So I've decided that I won't accept you as my opponent. Ronove is 100 times better. He doesn't have the same cruel hobby you do. Even if he does, he doesn't have the awful taste to show it off in front of me.
そうさ。お前は悪趣味だ。残酷で心がなく。だから理解することができない。相手として不快だ。だから俺はお前の顔を二度と見たくない。
That's right. You have awful taste. You're heartless and cruel, so you can't understand. That's unpleasant in an opponent. So I don't want to see your face again. As Battler went on and on by himself, Beato was shocked into silence for a long time. Maybe she couldn't understand what she was being told. This was a sign that she was doing all she could in an effort to understand. For a while, he kept switching between angry expressions, frustrated expressions, bold expressions, as though even she herself didn't know what attitude she should take. In the end, she made her face into a candid expression, as though she had come to her senses, and shrugged her shoulders as though she was tired. Very long,
thorough monologue. Yeah.
なら好きにすればよい。わらわは以後、ロノウェを通してゲームを続けることにする。わらわが姿を見せないのであれば、文句ないであろう。
In that case, do as you like. From now on, I will continue this game through Runaway. You have no complaints as long as I don't show myself, right?
とりあえずはな。だが、お前の重ねてきた残酷な行為の数々を、俺は絶対に許さない。だから絶対にお前を認めない。そのためにも、お前に売られた喧嘩を俺から降りない。そして絶対に負けない。それだけだ。
For the time being. But I definitely won't forgive all your cruel actions up until now. I definitely won't accept you. For that reason as well, I won't back down from this fight you've picked. And I definitely won't lose. That's all there is to it.
ベアト、これ以上言い訳を重ねても彼の心象は変わりませんよ。後で話があります。それまで下がっていなさい。
Beato, no matter how many more excuses you give, his impression will not waver. I have something to talk about later. Until then, stay back.
わかった。それでは呼ばれるまで姿を消している。
Indeed. Understood. Then I'll vanish until you call. Looking lonely, Beato turned her back to them and vanished. Atler watched, a slightly displeased expression on his face. He thought his argument had been valid. For some reason, his mood didn't clear up.
あいつはバカだろ。
She's idiot. Umineko with no more Beatrice? Oh? Oh, she'll definitely be back, I can tell.
そうですね。バカで素直です。
That's true. An idiot and a straightforward one.
あのバカ。ローザおばさんが残酷に殺されるところを俺と見て、満面の笑みで振り返りやがった。あの残酷症を、本気で俺と笑い合えると信じてやがったんだ。俺とその感情を共有できると、本気で信じてやがった。
That idiot watched Aunt Rosa get killed horribly with me, then turned around with a huge smile on her face. She really believed that she could laugh with me at that cruel show. She really believed that I could sympathize with that emotion.
あの無邪気な笑顔を見て、俺は最低な気持ちになったぜ。むしろこれまでのように、意地悪な面で言われた方がずっとマシだった。畜生。
Looking at that innocent smile, I felt just horrible. Would have been much better if she said it with her normal bullying face. Damn it.
お嬢様は友達というものを持った試しのない方です。それどころか、あれほど強く物を言われたことさえなかったでしょう。
Milady has never had the experience of having a friend. In addition, she has probably never had something spoken to her that strongly. Wow, Ronove actually sort of sticking up for Beatrice, maybe?
私もマダムも共に付き人。 何を申し上げてもお耳には届きません。お嬢様にはこれも。
Madam and I are her attendants. No matter what we say, it will not reach her ears. For milady, this is also...
ふざけるな。俺はあいつの友達になった覚えはないぞ。
Don't screw with me. I don't remember ever becoming her friend. I think Battler actually does sort of want to be her friend. Maybe that's why he feels bad. I don't know. I think Battler, like, in the same way that she's enjoying Battler's company, Battler is starting to enjoy her company. Strange. What stranger things are happening? Not only have happened, are happening.
そうでございますね。失礼いたしました。
That's true enough. My apologies. Like, Ronove actually sticking up for Beatrice.
一つだけあなたに感謝を。あの子のゲームを降りないでくれてありがとう。
There is one thing I would like to thank you for. Thank you for not backing down from that child's game. She spoke words of gratitude. For some reason, Battler made a displeased face. Then, as though in self-derision, he chuckled.
魔女やら悪魔やらに礼を言われるようになっちゃ、俺もおしまいだな。ゲームを再開しようぜ。もちろん、手心を加えるつもりはないからな。
Now that I've got even witches and demons thanking me, I'm screwed. Let's resume the game. Of course, I don't intend to go easy on you.
望むところです。お嬢様と違い、私は熱くはなりませんよ。
I wouldn't have it any other way. Unlike Milady, I do not get agitated.
俺の手はすでに刺したぜ。ローザおばさんが犯人で、事故死と仮定すれば、魔女は否定できる。ローザおばさんを疑いたくはないが、ベアトをぶっ潰すために、今はあえてそうだと仮定する。
I've already made my move. If we suppose that Aunt Rosa is the culprit and died in an accident, I can deny the witch. I don't want to suspect Aunt Rosa, but I think I can bear to accept that premise if it'll beat the hell out of Beato.
赤で否定を行います。ローザとマリアの二人は他殺です。
I will deny it with red. And then in red, Rosa and Maria's deaths were homicides.
よし、そこから始めようじゃねえか。くそ、盛り上がらねえぜ。
Okay, let's start from there. Damn, I'm just not getting fired up. Yeah, he does seem pretty blasé. Perhaps they should all take a break. Come back later. Oh, and this is probably a good stopping point here. It's about 11:46. And I don't know how long this next part's going to be. Very interesting this time. Beatrice's character got fleshed out a bit more. So I guess, I don't know. At least from the pacing, it feels like
I guess there will be 1 or 2 more weeks. Well, at least 1. Probably 2, maybe 3 more weeks of this episode, at least. I thought it was going to be over sooner. I thought we were near the end. Yeah. I know, they just flipped everything around. I should have expected that. Yeah, everything gets turned topsy-turvy. Anyway, if anybody new to the stream is still hanging out here and you're interested in social media, we got links to Discord, YouTube, and Twitter below the channel under the socials banner, or you can type into chat !, Discord, YouTube, or Twitter, and it'll give you a link to those. Tavia's on that. Thank you very much. A fair bit to the end still. I wonder if I'll have enough save spots. Let's see. I am on page 3. I mean, we're on episode 3, so... Let's see. Huh. I see page 1 has one from episode 2. Yeah. I wonder if I'll have enough spots. If one of the episodes is shorter, then we might be fine. Otherwise, I might have to start saving over page 1 again. I guess that's not really a big deal. Oh, right, there's 4 episodes. What am I... Oh my god, I don't know why I was thinking 5. Yeah, there should be plenty of room then. Okay. Well, let's see. Tomorrow I will be continuing the last spell. I did play a little bit of the last spell. Not recently, but let's see. Well, a few weeks ago after streaming, I played 1 or 2 more games. I got a few more things unlocked. Of course, I didn't complete the actual cities or the next cities or anything. So yeah, I'll be resuming that tomorrow and Thursday. And in the meantime, thanks for being here. Hope you have a great rest of your day, night, whatever. And I'll see you around.